Hey, g'day, aloha, and hello everyone, and welcome to Hit Dice Heroes. This is Chapter 14 of our adventures in Wildemount. I am Alana, your DM, and I'm so excited to be back playing with you guys, playing with my wonderful cast of players, being here with everyone on stream, and, you know, just playing D&D. And not being in 2020 anymore, which is exciting as well.
True.
Yeah, so that's really exciting. Let's be real. But we are super keen to jump back into our story. It has been a little bit since we have played. And yeah, how does this normally happen? I should have been more prepared. So, I'm Alana. Oh yes, I'm going to let my wonderful players introduce themselves, starting, of course, with Nico.
Me. Hello. Hello, everyone. We're back.
Yeah.
We're finally back. I'm excited to step into the shoes of Hikari once again, the sassy pilot elf. We are recovering after a battle where our dear Solace almost departed us. So, hopefully we'll get down to the bottom of all this fairly soon, but I'm excited to be back.
Yeah. We are down one Kiralee today, but that is okay. She's going to be catching up with us next session, but that is fine. And we are joined also by Maya. Transitions.
Hello, I'm Maya. I play Solace, or Ace, the halfling barbarian who almost died. Hey. And I'm excited to do this again. I don't remember how to play D&D, but I've got some nice shiny dice here that I got for my birthday, so I'm ready to go.
New dice. So they're going to be like really good or really bad?
They better be good.
Yeah. And we have the wonderful Phil.
Hello, I am the wonderful Phil, and I am represented today by this green square in the bottom right-hand side. I am Oleg, the nature cleric who gets into all sorts of precarious, dangerous situations of his own making, not of the Games Master's, entirely of his own fruition. So he has nobody to blame, and he is looking forward. You do, yes, often with guards chasing us. So he is a little concerned for the well-being of his friends and himself, and hopefully doesn't end up in jail again. So looking forward. Thank you.
Be amazing. I can't wait for you to end up in jail again. Anyway, welcome back to my players. As Oleg said, as Phil said, I've got to get the names and the character names together. As Phil said, he is represented by this lovely green square, which leads us to our character art, our wonderful character art that you see in Geema Square and Oleg Square, and also in our player cards was provided by the incredible Rise Arts. Please go check out her stuff if you haven't seen it already. Her socials will appear in the chat. You can go check it out. She's absolutely incredible and an incredible artist, and we loved working with her so much. Let's see, other announcements before we jump into it quickly. If you are a fan of D&D and also a fan of Critical Role, you should check out our Critical Role discussion podcast, the What the Sheet podcast. It streams every Friday? It's Fridays, right, for you guys? Yeah, every Friday after Critical Role, where we get together and chat about the most recent episode, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, if you're keeping up to date with that show, it's a bit hectic at the moment, so our conversations are a bit hectic at the moment. But yeah, it's so much fun. So yeah, if you're a fan of that show, which, like, we all are, our show is based in the same world as it, go check that out. It's a really, really good time to hang out with some fellow critters. Let us see. Yes, so it's been a little bit since we've streamed, so if there are any kind of hiccups, please forgive us. If there's any kind of audio issues, just let me know in chat, and I'll probably not see it and then realize later in the stream that I need to fix it. But, you know, just let us know how we're doing. Yeah, I was not prepared to be introducing this morning.
Hey,
I'm just like,
that was pretty good.
I'll write my DM stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, I've got to actually host. Oh no. But anyway, that's all good. We're fine. I'll get back in the rhythm of it. So, I think with all that said, we can jump back into some D&D. We are going to start Chapter 14 of our adventures in Wildemount with a recap of Chapter 13. So, last session, our band of adventurers rallied themselves as they avoided the Zalezo that were now looking for a group of suspicious individuals after their attempt to find answers at Apricot's jewelry didn't go quite as planned. They carefully made their way through the streets of Port Damali to meet up with Shelley, the bodyguard of Anders, who early in the day had said she had information on one of the murdered victims, Ruida. Returning to the meeting place, the Rosy Pearl, the party waited but saw no sign of Shelley. As the hour grew late, they decided to return to their rented rooms at the Landlocked Lady and retire for the night. Before bed, Hikari and Geema spoke about the trouble they now found themselves in, and if this is what either of them were really looking for. As the night continued, Solace was rudely interrupted from her slumber with a dagger piercing her side, and a shadowy figure looming over her. The hardy Solace shrugged off the poison, and the group quickly gathered to outnumber the assassin, outnumbered this assassin. Taking some hits, the fight was then joined by another dark figure climbing in from the window. A tall, dark, grey-skinned drow with long white hair, wielding a flaming longsword. Together, the assassin was destroyed, and in turning to the new figure in the room, the party were met with the familiar voice of Valis Vedstrel, the veritician of the Sunfall Sanctuary to Pelor. She answered some of the party's questions before collecting the body and inviting them to the sanctuary for more answers the following day. The party, exhausted from their day and night, returned to sleep and closed the chapter on their first full day in Port Damali. And that is where we are now. What a day you guys had.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that
was only our first?
That morning started with you guys taking the raft to the docks.
I can't believe that was only our first day.
Mm.
Wow.
What the fuck? What have we done?
We did so much.
It was a busy day. You guys made a name for yourselves quite quickly. But yeah, so that's where you guys are now. You have completed your long rest, and you guys decided to stay in the same room that night. You didn't spread back out again. You thought safety numbers. But as you guys kind of wake up and, stretch a bit, and Solace, you're, kind of holding your side a little bit where you did just get stabbed, surprisingly magically healed as you fell asleep. You guys look around and you notice that Geema is not in the room.
Where's Geema?
Where's the
Anyone see her leave?
bed being slept in? No?
Maybe she's downstairs?
Oleg, you look to the bed where she was sleeping because Solace and Geema were sharing this room initially. On her bed, you see there is a little note on her pillow.
Okay. Pick it up.
Yep, you pick it up, and it's a very short note. It just says, "Going for a swim, be back tonight. Geema and Azuka."
Oh, I see. Okay. Waggle eyebrows, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more.
Do you remember who Azuka is?
Yeah, do you?
It's
her
little
sugar glider.
Well, you never know. It could be a pet name for one of her many affectionate fans that she's picked up on her travels.
Alright.
You don't know Geema like I know Geema. What happens in Port Damali stays in Port Damali, okay? So let's let her go have her fun, and we'll go. What are we doing?
Oleg's cool with it.
This is truly beyond me. Yeah, Oleg's doing the Geema thing where they just decide that a romance is taking place.
It's got to be romance.
Perfect.
It's got to be some kind of code word at work here.
Someone's got to do it. Okay, well, alright, that... No matter what she's doing, she gets to have her private time. She seemed a little shook up last night. So
yeah, we all process things at different rates and in varying, ways.
Like I'm already over it, but I don't think that's
wow.
Already. I don't know if that's a good thing.
You get stabbed often?
Yeah, well, not stabbed.
Mm.
Hurt
I understand.
I was like, what's the alternative?
Okay, well, I'm kind of sad now,
Well,
but everyone needs space. Everyone needs space. It's fine.
Yeah. And I feel like, we do have pressing matters in this city, but it was kind of a rough night and day, our first day in Port Damali, so I think it would be fine if we had a little bit of a slow start.
Yeah. I don't even remember. I slept so good. Like, when you're like sore after a workout and you sleep and it's like a really good sleep? It was like that, except I was sore after being almost murdered. Surprisingly, same good sleep. I don't even remember what the hell we're doing.
Well,
I slept so good.
Both Solace
So
and
I'd
Milo
be
were
down.
saying that.
there's a few things. But let's not strain ourselves too hard. Let's start with breakfast.
I'm raring to go. Let's do it.
Cool. Yep, you guys
Good plan. Yep.
can make your way down for breakfast. It is... Ooh. Yep, it's there. You can order some breakfast. I don't think it was included with the price of your rooms. It might have been. Let's say yes. So...
Can I order pancakes?
You see the person that's kind of on the front desk. Tonight's just like, we don't really do pancakes. You can go to a bakery if you like. I mean, we do meat and eggs and bread.
I
A
want
bakery
we're not
for pancakes?
really.
I want your pancakes though.
My pancakes.
Yeah.
I'll take some
I
meat.
woke up and I heard a song, and the song was of your pancakes.
Oh, just song of my pancakes?
Must
They know
have
what
been
they're
the
talking
birds.
I guess I could make a persuasion check.
When they
This
hear
isn't
songs
gonna
of
go well.
pancakes, no one gets in their way, alright? So, make those pancakes.
Well, it's a 4 minus 1, so 3.
Oh,
Can I give them advantage for my hype manning?
for your intimidation of if they want pancakes, they're getting pancakes.
I don't know, I panicked. Is that allowed?
Sure.
It's
sure.
okay if not.
No, it's a pancake roll. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Sure, take advantage, Hikari.
8.
Oh.
Better.
You see the person behind the bar. It's like this kind of like really rough-looking human man that's kind of almost just woken up himself, and he's just like, "Look, I mean, if you give me a bit more notice, I can make you some pancakes, but I'm not going out to get some flour at this time right now, so bread, bacon, eggs."
Sure. I'll use my imagination with the bread and just pretend
That's so
that
sad.
it's a pancake.
It's the saddest pancake ever. He's like, "Alright, suit yourself. See, maybe pancakes tomorrow, maybe." And
I understand.
He gives you some bacon and eggs, and he provides bread for the rest of you. So you guys have a lovely breakfast.
Just a single tear streams down my face as I bite into the bread.
What a sad
I'm gonna
breakfast you guys are having.
Pat Hikari on the back, sort of like,
This is
Okay.
this
We'll
is
get pancakes
pancakes is
tomorrow.
how I cope. Pancakes are how I
Okay,
process
I'm sorry.
things.
we'll get pancakes tomorrow, I promise.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys have the day ahead of you. You do remember last night, Valos did say that you could visit her in the sanctuary. They mentioned that there was a ritual that they could do to find answers from the body, essentially.
Well,
Make it too creepy.
should we get started on our day then? Maybe head to see Valos?
Yeah, I think that would be the best course of action.
Yeah. How are you feeling, Oleg?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yes, happily munching a bacon and egg sandwich, if that's what I understood was on the menu.
Yep.
Somebody said something about pancakes, but bacon egg kind of overrules that every day. Oleg would have liked to, before coming down for breakfast, make some attempt to groom himself, which is a most unusual statement for Oleg to make. but he is conscious that his description may have been passed to the authorities, and therefore it may be wise to perhaps take a bit of the straw out of his hair and tie it back into some kind of arrangement so it looks a little less hippie.
Yeah, so you're kind of cleaning yourself up a little bit, tidying your hair. Yeah, I'll just say make a deception check, because you're doing this for the sake of like hiding your appearance, just to see kind of how well you can maybe alter your appearance so that you're not instantly recognizable.
Dirty 20.
And could I, noticing Oleg doing this, Oleg, would you like to borrow my cloak of many fashions to maybe help, alter things even further? The
Yes.
cloak could be anything you like.
Okay. Choices. I don't know. There's so many possibilities. Can I have a star field? Like a fantastic black star field with little pinpricks of light?
You can have whatever.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah. That's not achievement, is it?
Well, we want something that hides, not something that stands out and looks amazing. So, perhaps something more brown.
Ow.
I don't know.
What are the colours of port? Does the port have any particular colours?
Oh yeah. You're in the Tumble Downs at the moment, which is fairly kind of a bit bleak. It is the most packed part of town and probably the most rundown part of town. Not rundown in the sense that it's a slum, but it is where like a lot of the workers stay, a lot of travelling sailors stay. So it is kind of typical, like, muted colours. You've been to the Beaded Alley and you've been to the Gilded Esplanade. The Beaded Alley, especially, there are banners and there are beads and there are ribbons crisscrossing all over the alleys. Bright rainbow colours, so you get very strong golds and purples and reds and greens and oranges and blues. So pretty much any kind of combination of sashes and bright colours works. And the Cloak of Many Fashions is not attunement, so you're all good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's just go with something simple and common, brown or grey that doesn't stand out in a crowd. No star fields, no nebulas, no suns just peeking over the horizon. Let's just go for something simple that blends in, doesn't stand out.
No peacock tail. Yeah.
No, not today.
Easy enough. And you guys see as Oleg kind of comes down after having groomed himself, he looks like quite clean, and he looks quite not different in that his appearance has changed, but different in that, like, he's put some effort into his appearance this morning, to the point where he doesn't look like someone off the street, which he sometimes does look like. So, you see that dirty 20 was a pretty good roll.
Wow.
Great. What do you guys like to do?
Morning.
Shall we be off?
Yes, where are we going?
Back to see Valos, hopefully.
Let's talk to a dead body, right? That's what we're doing?
Maybe?
I thought that was what we were doing. Is it not? Are we just talking to Valos? Did I just get excited? I don't know.
Can we talk
Did
to
someone say that? Did someone say that?
I mean-
I don't know. Let's talk to Valos first
I
and
mean, I guess
then
you can
figure it out.
technically talk to a dead body, but
You can talk to it. It might
it
not
doesn't
respond.
back. No.
I talk to dead people sometimes. Not on purpose. It just happens. Shall we?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Perfect.
You don't hear that in conversation every day, but yeah, let's.
Yeah. I've spoken to you about this before, Ace. And, like, people get a little upset when you speak to dead people. And
Why? What?
I know the family. I
If
know
they're
that you
just
speak to your
if they're
family,
talking to me though, I can't not answer. That's rude.
but yeah, but the rest of us see it happening, and it's a bit freaky.
I'm not asking for it. It's not my fault.
We know you, and we love and respect you for the freakiness.
thanks.
But other people outside, they're not as freaky receptive as we are.
Right,
So-
Fuck
It's
'em.
fine. I don't know them.
receptive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, listen. They're only gonna have to deal with me for a short period of time, because afterwards I'll either be gone or they'll be dead.
Good point.
Dad?
Good point. Let's go.
And then you can talk to them.
Wow.
Well, no, not them.
Excellent. So you guys
Wow.
make your way. Yep, you make your way to see Valos, correct?
Yeppers.
So
And
you-
again, Hikari's doing their usual sharp eye on just everyone,
yeah,
keeping an eye out.
yeah, the paranoia is real this morning. After your night
Yeah.
before. No worries. You
And
can make a
especially with-
you can make a perception check if you like as you're making your way through the city.
Alrighty. Perception.
What,
Ooh,
nobody goes
24.
making your way down. No, no. It's not that.
24.
20 foot. Wow. Okay. Yep. It's another busy day in Port Damali. You see people are going about their business. You don't get any. You don't pick up on anyone kind of specifically looking at you or watching you. Despite that kind of feeling of uneasiness, people are pretty well focused on their own business. But you guys.
Right on.
Yep, you guys make your way. You continue on up into the Crescents, which is the middle section of the city where you know the Sunfall Sanctuary to be. You begin to make your way in, and as you push through the big doors, you see like the massive white marble structure that is the Sunfall Sanctuary, and you push open to what you know is the foyer of the sanctuary, and then standing in there, you see what you recognize is Valos, but in her human form, with like long dark hair, wearing the robes that you first saw her in, kind of standing in the shadier part of this section of the foyer, because the Pelor Sanctuary, if you remember, has a lot of light streaming into it. So you see she's kind of like turning her back a bit to it, but still there.
I'll
in her
jump for
form.
a drow.
Yeah.
But power to her.
Yeah. She made her choice.
Yeah.
So she's standing there, and you see she's talking to this older human woman. There's this woman there across from her, very short, kind of hunched over, but has that almost like indestructible Nana look to her, where like she's got the super skinny arms, but a very bright face. She has long grey hair that's plaited down on either side, and she's wearing this deep dark green robe. And you see that they're talking, and as you enter, you see Valos like acknowledge you, and then continues having this conversation.
Should we have scheduled like a meeting?
Do we
feel like we're
wait? Do we
intruding.
go over? Like, should we sit down, like, on one of the pews or something?
Do we just like maybe like stand in her vision so she like
Yeah,
knows?
yeah,
we're
yeah,
here?
yeah. Let's sort of like really awkwardly,
you
like,
don't make
shoulder.
eye contact with
Yeah,
her?
yeah, just for
So-
like.
Yeah. We just look down and hope that she approaches us.
Can Oleg go up and ring the bell?
Oh fuck.
The bell?
What bell? What bell?
What bell?
Yeah, I don't
Which
know.
bell?
There must be a bell to ring in order to.
There's gotta be a bell somewhere in this temple.
You see there
Yeah,
is
like,
like...
it's what this big.
Oh, you mean like...
There's a rope that goes.
Oh, wow. There's no bell tower in this sanctuary.
Any bell. Oleg just wants to ring somebody's bell.
Make a perception
No.
check.
There must be a bell.
What
If I
are
was
you
a
doing?
bell, where would I be?
If I was a bell.
I don't know.
Oleg!
I'm looking for a bell.
What do you need a
Bell?
bell for?
Wait, to ring. Wow, that's
Did you say
23.
23.
What?
You see, although not currently manned, there is the main table in the foyer where there is the book that people sign into when they come to the Sunfall Sanctuary. You see kind of next to that and a bit off to the side, there's a little bell that people might ring to get the attention of someone.
Yes, marvellous. That's what I want. Ring that.
You see,
Hello, service, please.
Valos and the
Ding, ding,
woman
ding,
are
ding.
standing like
Travis Solace!
right next
We're
to
not
it.
with him.
So Solace and Hikari, you
I
guys
like-
have
I
entered.
become like a ficus. I become a ficus along the wall. I'm
Oh
just like,
fuck, Corey left me. Oh god, I'm gonna sit down in a pew and try and look like normal.
No, we
So,
are normal.
here's what
We are
happens.
Adventurous.
You guys enter the room. Solace and Hikari shift kind of awkwardly into the view of Valis, who has already acknowledged you guys and then returned to the conversation. Then Oleg just walks up about 5 feet away from Valos, picks up a bell and just rings it. I'm assuming while looking at her.
I'm just kind of like looking around for anybody to come and serve me. It's like there must be somebody around here.
Like a group of like lost.
This isn't a restaurant. What kind of service do you want? This is a temple.
You see, Oleg starts ringing the bell.
Oleg!
It's a very beautiful
Oleg!
bell. It's like a little... and you see...
Oh, like, come here.
Very slowly, Valos and this woman kind of just turn to look at Oleg, and Valos is like, I will be with you in a moment, if you wouldn't mind waiting. Turning
Oleg
to
finally
look...
catches on, stops ringing the bell, and slinks over to Ace.
Yeah, Valos turns to look at Ace kind of just sitting in a chair, and Hikari up against a wall. Let's add a little sigh and continues the
I think
conversation.
she's so glad that she's working with us.
Yeah.
We're here, if you hadn't noticed.
She knows.
No
She knows.
worries.
She doesn't have contact.
That is okay. And you kind of now, like, paying attention to the conversation, you hear a little bit of what they're saying. And she said, well, I look forward to seeing you later tonight. This is grave times, but together we can hopefully find the answer to this. And you see the older woman's like, oh yes, that'd be wonderful. And they kind of don't shake hands, but they kind of just like place their hands on each other's shoulders and bow slightly. And you see the older woman kind of turns and starts walking, like dottering out. And she nods to Hikari at the back of the room and nods to Solace. And as she's leaving, she looks at Oleg and smiles warmly. And then she actually kind of stops for a second in front of you, Oleg. And the smile kind of grows a bit wider.
Oh.
And she says, oh, and our lady's luck with you, brother. And she bows deeply and leaves further out of the temple.
Yes, thank you,
What?
I think. Who?
Who's
the lady?
Who's the lady?
I don't know. Who was she?
Was that a long lost lover? Oleg?
Oh,
Mm.
Oleg.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Is that why you got all dressed up?
Fortune favors the bold. Never run with scissors. I don't know, there must be some kind of exchange of pleasantries here that I'm missing. I don't know what she's on about. Why are we here?
You see Valos
What are we
kind of...
talking about?
Do I believe Oleg?
Oh.
You can make an insight check. Oleg, you can make either a persuasion or deception. You don't need to tell us which.
Okay.
Because Hikari would like to know if they believe you.
Good.
Oh wow.
A lady.
I got a 24 and a 23, so I'll take that 24.
Holy shit.
Okay, I got 11.
How does this work?
So do I believe what
Yeah.
you're saying, and like
Yeah.
you have no idea what the heck?
You, like,
That
even
was with
though,
that lady.
like, Oleg seems a little bit kind of put off by it, but you believe that he has no idea what she's talking about.
Okay.
It's kind of that, like, when you're trying to tell the truth but you feel guilty anyway. Like, you're like, I know I've got nothing to feel guilty about, but they're going to think I'm guilty because I'm acting so strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you walk
I
out of the
work-
store without buying anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
I didn't steal anything, please, I was just looking. Yeah, it's that, exactly. Oleg's like,
Okay.
yeah, I feel this way. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know many ladies, and I know Ace, I know Geema. That's about it.
Accurate.
Well, my luck upon you then, sir. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Ladies luck?
Yeah.
Our lady's luck with you.
I'll
My
take
luck
it.
upon you.
I'll take it. I'll take all the luck I
I
can
don't
get.
have great.
No problem.
I don't have great luck, though. So
You
We'll
see,
take that luck
True.
from whoever the lady is, and we'll use it somewhere else.
Valos has
Problem
now been standing there for about 30 seconds after motioning for you guys to come towards her. Like,
We'll get to you when we're done. with
Yes,
this
we've got a bell. You can run along. We can ring the bell when we need.
no, I'm walking
Let's
straight
go,
towards
let's
Valos. I'm not.
Yeah, I follow along.
Let's go. Let's go. We're coming. We're coming. We're here.
you approach
Thanks for
like,
helping me when I was getting stabbed the other night. I appreciate that.
No worries at all. That was quite exciting. I did not expect the night to turn
It
that
was.
way.
It was very. I almost said fun. I meant exciting. It wasn't really fun.
It was fun in some aspects, I suppose.
It was fun in some aspects, wasn't it?
The not dying
Brilliant.
part
Yeah.
was fun, yes. But I am glad I was there to help.
Yes, I am also glad.
Yes. It's very fortuitous. But you are here this morning. I thank you for arriving. What can I help you with?
I have no idea.
You told us that we may be able to perform some kind of a ritual on this body.
Oh yeah, dead people.
Body of the assassin.
Yes. You are more than welcome to be present for that. The High Priest Price is currently preparing the ritual. It will happen later this evening. However, it's
okay.
not something that we do a lot of, and it is something that we generally try to avoid. It's not a band.
Why is that?
It's not a band magic, you could say, but it is one that perhaps is not always in line with Pelor's teaching, and sometimes makes us feel a bit uncomfortable to perform it in his light. So this evening proves a better time to perform it.
Oh, when he's like not looking, when he's like asleep.
Well, he's always looking,
That
but
checks out.
in the dark, truth
I mean, it
reveals itself.
Seems like you're not very comfortable being in the light either. So kind of
It's a genetic condition.
Hello, Hikari. It's rude.
It is what it is.
Awkward. Okay.
Yeah, she kind of just looks down a bit.
Oleg's got a tinderbox and a torch that can make a light if you need one when it's dark.
Oh,
No?
that's the opposite.
Not
I think
useful. Okay. Sorry.
That's okay. You're like half following. It's totally cool.
That's very sweet, and the light is always welcome. Pelor's light is the radiant light.
I have a question. That nice old lady you were just talking to. She said something about a lady to us, like a lady's luck be upon Oleg in particular when she was walking out. Do you have any idea who that might be?
That was Chris Alay. She's the High Matron of the Pearl Shrine Temple. There are not many temples here in Port Damali. Her name is Chris.
Oh no, sorry. The Temple of what?
The Pearl Shrine Temple. It's
Pearl Shrine. That's pretty.
It is the Temple of Avandra here in Port Damali.
Who's Avandra?
Make a religion check.
Ah, son of a mother. Alright. I'm gonna roll my pretty new dice.
Oleg's looking very blank. He's like,
Wow! Natural 1 on my new dice, but I'm a halfling, so I'll re-roll it. But natural 1 on my shiny new dice? That's very rude.
What did I
Halflings
say?
are allowed to do that?
What did I say?
Yeah, halflings get 1.
Yeah.
There's people we should tell, I feel, about that ability.
You know what? Yeah, I feel like some people just
Literally,
don't
Don't get me
use
started on
as
it.
much. Alright, that's better. That's a 16 plus nothing. 16.
16? Okay, 16's pretty good.
16 religion. Yeah.
Similar,
I forgive you, Dice.
I guess, because in your experience, where you grew up, there wasn't necessarily any organized religion, but that meant
People like what they like.
that being like Avandra was kind of actually pretty well known in your circle, in the sense that she was, or she is, a goddess of change and luck and personal freedom. So for your clan, it was actually kind of seen as not so much a patron god, but at the same time it was a god that was highly respected because it was less organized, no kind of set religion, no kind of set church. And even thinking about that, you think, oh, it's a little weird that there's a set temple here, because most of the things we've heard about were like roadside temples or like little shrines along the way. But yeah, from what you remember, it's just, you're like, oh, Avandra, yeah, that's that goddess who's like all about personal freedom and stuff like that.
Huh. Oh, like, did you date a goddess?
Whoa, what? Say that again? Did I what? What or who?
Did you
Vala's
you
like,
date
what?
a goddess? Well, because she
Well,
specifically
no.
said it to Oleg. like the lady's luck thing. So our hypothesis is that it's like referencing someone that he's like.
I think
yeah.
that's just a general greeting amongst followers of Avandra.
So it's not as
followers?
racy as you're thinking.
Because like, why didn't we get a
She
greeting?
might have been hitting on him. I don't know.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Interesting.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
like that.
Chris.
She can be like that.
Where is this place? This pearl place?
She gives
What,
you
you've got a number?
directions to the Pearl Shrine Temple. It is also in the Crescents. It is
We should hit her up.
a little bit away from.
Was that like?
Yeah.
Was that saying like lady? Was that like a booty call? Ladies.
What is a booty call?
Go on.
I
Well, you
do
know,
not
it's a bit
have
of nudge,
the
nudge,
right-
wink, wink, say no more, say
I
no
do not
more.
have the right personality to explain that to you, Solace.
Personality. Alright. Valos, do you know what a booty call is?
Oh my word. No, I am a champion of Pelor.
I'm assuming it's something to do with sex, but I don't know.
But I'm a champion of booty, and I wouldn't have any problems with
You're a
calling
champion of
anybody
who?
about their booties. So,
A champion of who?
champion of all booties. Booties everywhere, all feet everywhere shall be
So-
secured in
Wait.
nice booties for... What? That's
Oh,
what it's
not
called, isn't
that.
it?
What did feet
Not
come
that
into
booty.
it?
Not that booty, Oleg.
Oh, you
No?
mean
Oh,
like
okay,
the
I thought it was like a
shoe?
mobile cobbler that came round and like sorted out your feet and your boots. And, no? All right. Okay. What else was she on
You-
about?
You killed the dungeon master. Oh my god.
I was like,
Oh,
feet!
never mind.
Fate!
It's like, oh no, Oleg!
I can't do this. So,
happens
is there
in the
anything
woods.
else for us? I'm just gonna plow on ahead. Is there anything else that we were gonna be doing that we needed that you wanted to like discuss with us before we come back for the thing tonight, Valos?
Valos says,
Pretending that we didn't just have this conversation.
Valos is like, I mean, honestly, it can get quite stuffy, the conversations I'm left with most days, so I don't truly mind it.
Welcome to a day in our lives.
I wish circumstances were better for our meeting, but I am grateful to be getting to know you all. No, at this stage, I think you should all lay low. If I remember correctly, there was an incident last night before the incident.
We had several incidents. Yeah, at least 3.
From what I've heard, from what I've gathered in my travels this morning, the Gilded Esplanade is on the lookout, but word has not yet spread to the other parts of the town. So I feel safe that you should be able to travel fairly freely in the tumble downs and the crescents, but just keep a careful look about yourselves.
Yeah.
Where is Chris's place located?
She
Just for reference.
Just out of curiosity.
she lives at the temple.
No, yeah, but like, is that in one of the areas that we are still good to go to?
Yes, that is here in the Crescents. It is not too far from the Sunfall Sanctuary.
Just curious. Just curious.
And she's single, of marriageable age.
I really don't know. I think she's married to her work.
Okay. Oleg stops taking notes. Thank you very much. So, would you have anything to do for the rest of the afternoon? No?
It's
No?
still
Nothing?
bright morning.
We gotta
Okay, morning. We've got all day. Great.
You're gonna have a date tonight, Oleg.
Wait,
We gotta
no,
get
we're talking to a dead body tonight.
Fun. Marvellous. Can't wait. Anything we're doing for the rest of the day? Because I've got a temple I'd quite like to go and look round. You know.
Oh shit. You see, Vala says, perhaps on your second day here in Port Damali, you might want to acquaint yourself with the town. Have you explored much of the city yet? It is the largest city here in the Menagerie Coast, and I mean, I don't know if you need to supply yourself with supplies, or if you need to shop.
fresh boots.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't done a whole lot of sightseeing.
Well, what sights are there to see? Apart from the temples that you mentioned.
There are many shops. There are many unique shops as well. The temples are clearly the most extravagant part of the city, unless you're interested in visiting the guardhouses or visiting the jeweled Bastille, which I don't think you are at this point.
Yeah, no.
You could, and she gives you directions. She points out that there are like notice boards in the city. She says if you're looking for any specialty items, perhaps you can check there. If you're looking for any work to keep yourself busy, to keep yourself sensibly busy, I should say. Then,
Is that the games master speaking, or is that her?
no, that's Valos. That's 100% Valos. Alana loves this. So Valos is just concerned for you guys getting arrested.
A valid concern. I do say so
No.
myself.
A Valos
Oh,
concern.
jeez.
A Valos concern. All right, that's it.
She's like, "Are you
We have to go
making
back to bed right now.
We're
We've caused too much
starting the day
trouble.
over.
We're starting the day over. Hard reset. It's bad.
Yeah. All right, let's start the
It's
session
bad
over.
and getting
All
worse.
right,
Go
and
back
we
to
wake up.
breakfast.
Jeez.
And scene.
There's pancakes everywhere.
Whoa!
Just had a feeling you guys would like
Okay.
some.
Anyway. Groundhog Day.
Anyway.
Yeah, sorry, go.
Yeah, she tells you of like some kind of interesting shops. But she says, yeah, if you're looking for work, you can check out the notice boards. She does like recommend that you stay away from the Gilded Esplanade.
Valid.
I had a question
Bella?
that occurs as he's leaving.
Yep.
And I don't know if it's relevant or if she can even tell us, or if anybody else knows. What time of year is it?
I know this. I know the answer to this.
And
It's
more importantly,
yeah.
are any of our birthdays due soon?
Oh god, have you guys picked birthdays?
I didn't.
No!
I
I didn't even
No.
think of a birthday.
I don't know what my birthday is. Oleg doesn't know
I
my
don't know
birthday.
what my birthday is.
It is currently, let's see, I could tell you exactly if you gave me a second.
oh, guys, by the way, it's my birthday today.
Oh, no kidding! It was my birthday yesterday!
It's about, I have to double check exactly, but it's about the 25th or so of Presenda, which is high summer, so... I'm trying to
Oh, it's hot.
It's hot, yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
warm.
It's warm.
Oh man, okay, I've got my fur cloak tied around my waist then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real fashion statement. Okay. So is there anything in particular that we wanted to go shopping for, or do we want to try and make money?
Besides
That's what I'm trying to think
fantastic
of.
clothes and boots, no, can't think of anything.
Is there any?
And I've got a one-track mind at the moment with boots. I need to get. We need to probably go and do a job. Get out some sensible work.
I have a question.
Mm.
Is there anywhere where I could get my... I have this vague sense of... I don't know, this isn't making any sense. My hammer. I love my hammer. I love my hammer.
It's a very nice hammer.
Could I... Thank you. Thank you. Could I get it, like, magicked? I don't know shit about magic. Because, like, I don't want to get a new weapon, but I'd love to... We've got some money on us now. I'd love to, like,
To
get a little extra oomph on that boy.
To
you know?
enchant it.
Sure. I don't know. Terminology.
She's gonna have a think. As I have a think.
Yeah, no worries. No rush to. This can be a later thing. I just remembered that sometimes having a magical weapon is useful.
Can very well be. She talks about like a variety of different blacksmiths. So she says, specifically what you're looking for would be more of wizard business.
Ooh, wizard business. Funky
Yeah.
business. Sorry.
Oh no, the guards are here, guys.
Back in Boston, baby. It's 24/7. Sorry.
But she says,
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Yeah.
she says, let me think on that, and I'll see if we have any contacts that might be able to help you with that. It's not cheap, generally.
But let's get some money, guys.
You see, she kind of like pats the hilt of her sword, and she's like, "It's very, very not cheap."
Oh yeah, and you got a fire sword. Where'd you do that? What? Oleg, what's wrong?
No, I was just, maybe it was that lady that passed me by, but I seem to know something that I didn't know the other day. Or I've remembered how to do.
What?
Yeah.
Is this something dirty?
No, stop thinking about boots. Come on, we're trying to get out of the gutter. I could tattoo you. Do you want to be tattooed?
I have a couple tattoos. I love tattoos. I'll get some more. Sure. I love tattoos. Why? How would that help me, though?
Hang on, out of character. Where did this spell aspect tattoo come from?
You must have chosen it.
I don't remember choosing it, but it's fucking amazing.
It's I noticed that too. That like you had it. I was like, I've never heard of this spell before. I think
is that from like Tasha's or something?
I think it must be, but I checked that. 1 sec.
I'm gonna Google it. Give me a minute.
I was just looking through my spells and I thought, what? What's that?
It's a really cool spell.
What's it called? Tattoo aspect?
Aspect tattoo.
Yeah. You describe a tattoo on a willing creature's skin that holds a portion of an animal's energy and ability. A creature can hold one aspect tattoo at a time. Describing another eliminates the previous one. The animal being represented... So I can cast one on Hikari as well, and Geema.
I can't...
The animal being represented must be present when the aspect tattoo is created. So we need this creature.
Different.
Oh.
We need to go find either a badger, a bear, a cheetah, and a panther. That's a bit difficult.
Okay, that's cool though. That sounds like a side quest for the future.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't realize we needed an actual animal there to help me to get it. Never mind. Moving on.
Cool as hell though. I love it. That's. I'm writing that down for later.
You can find a panther. I can't find that spell. Like, you've got it on D&D Beyond. I can't find the spell on D&D Beyond, so...
Neither can I!
It's really...
What the hell's going on?
It's really weird.
I got it from my cleric ability, it says.
Oh.
Oh, from your subclass?
It doesn't say.
What the fuck? Hold on.
Is it a new nature cleric spell, maybe?
Perhaps.
I suppose it is a bit nature-y. It involves an animal.
It definitely seems to work.
I mean, I'm probably going to have to make friends with this animal in order for it... Just stand there, please. Just turn to your left. Thank you. Okay. Tap, 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 tap.
I'll look into that. I'm not sure where the hell that's gone.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Sorry, it was just when you were mentioning it's like, is there some way we can magify? And I thought, I can magify you. But never mind, we'll come back to that another day. So the hammer, yes. Can we magify the hammer?
Yeah, so Valos kind of gives you information. She says she'll look into it, see if they know anyone that could possibly help with something like that. Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's make some money so that when we find out a way to do that, I have enough money for it. Because I was like, I feel like I'm rolling in it, but I've started to second guess myself because I remember that money is weird.
How much rolling do you have?
300.
Okay, so if you laid it all out, would you be able to roll over it?
Probably. I'm short.
Yeah, just one roll? So we're not really rolling in it, we're more kind of rolling
I guess it
over
would depend on how far you spread it.
Okay, point made. Yeah, let's go get some more of this shiny
Let's go
stuff.
some more. Let's Scrooge McDuck it. Let's go.
You look, Valos has left.
Yeah.
She's gone into the chapel. She left
we're just like, I'm like counting.
Hikari, you notice her go like, and then just leave.
Yeah.
While Solace and Oleg are talking.
Like, if I laid it all out in front of me. Okay, I go.
So should we find a notice board?
Let's find a notice board.
Yeah.
I'm kind of feeling a little restless because I got stabbed and then I couldn't do shit. So I would like to hit something and remember that I am indeed a bad bitch. Let's go.
Yes, anything
That's
that helps
just,
you
that's
shit.
just
No problem.
facts. All right.
You see, like, as you're saying that,
So-
as you're leaving the temple, you see someone's walking into the temple for prayer, and they're like, oh! Kind of like,
Actually,
Faster.
yeah, totally.
Oh my god!
La-
Um,
Go
ladies
to town
walk
on the next people we meet because I've got Revivify as well.
I'm gonna lose my shit.
Shit.
Wait, what?
We don't. Do we have a diamond? No, we don't have a diamond, do we?
Let's look for that after we get some more
didn't
money.
you buy?
Geema is
You
our
bought some
diamond.
diamonds. You bought some diamonds. from
Geema is our
Africans.
diamond. Oh,
I bought
We
some diamond
did!
gem dust, but
You
I
bought
haven't
some-
got any diamonds
Yeah,
down
you
here.
bought dust.
Oh. maybe we can trade the
gold
the
worth of
gem
dust.
dust. Maybe we can
No,
trade the dust for a
Here's some
diamond. That's
Oh,
how that works, right?
It's also only
Yeah,
100
sure.
gold worth of. That'd be a hell of a
Oh,
persuasion
fuck.
check.
Okay. Don't die. Don't.
I
Yuru,
I
don't
generally
die.
am trying not to.
Good.
Is there a
Come down.
situation in which dying would be okay?
I'll let you know when we get there, but not today.
Fair enough. Let's find something to hit with a hammer.
Cool.
Good
So you guys make your
Like,
way
carpentry.
to
You know, like
the
a person
beacon.
with a skull.
We good?
Yep,
You guys-
we're just dumb.
I didn't hear it, but I'm continuing. You guys make your way to where Valis kind of directed you. You walk back through the crescents, and you see this is where like all the large, super expensive looking houses are, like all these mansions lining the way. And you make your way in the direction of the water to Beaded Alley, which is this super vibrant, a ton of shops, a ton of different specialty stores. And you see up ahead, you come to a clearing of buildings with this large circular public space where you see like all manner of foot traffic and wagons slowly make their way down any of the 5 adjoining streets. It's almost like this pointed star center of this area. And you see looking to the north of the space what appears to be this large purple, almost like a purple wood, this wooden notice board that's strung up at the base of this 2-story tower. And you can see even from this distance it is packed with like flyers and parchment and all sorts of things just kind of like gently fluttering around in the sea breeze. And you see people kind of occasionally pass by and stop and then continue on, but you see there is your notice board. Walking up to it, you see that there are a handful of official-looking documents on it. You see they kind of stand out straight away. The parchment on some of these larger pieces are very high quality, and the penmanship is like beautiful. It's like super neat and almost as if it's been drawn on lines and then erased. You see that there are at least 2 that bear the seal of the Marquis. As you guys are just perusing, let me see 2 of these official documents. You see that one says, wanted, information on the vigilante monarchid The Shadow, report to Chief Ulus in the Jeweled Bastille. And then you see another one that says, this looks like a stock standard printed one. It just says, report any known myriad activity to your nearest guardhouse. You see they're kind of the official looking ones, the ones with like the seals and everything. And then kind of, they're mainly left untouched. They've got their own space set up. And then kind of turning away from them, and you see just this mishmash of like parchments all stuck together and like layered on top of each other. You get the sense that people will put a notice up there, then not take it down, even if it's like the parchment is yellowed at the bottom, to the point where it's like, this maybe needs a bit of a clearing up. It's an unruly mess. Yet in the center, you see in this parchment mountain, there's this bare spot where it looks like someone's come in and just like grabbed a bunch, gotten rid of them, and you actually kind of look around the base and you see there's like a few little papers on the ground, and there's just one parchment that's kind of in place of pride in center of this mountain. To the fact that it draws your attention straight away. Without even needing to make a roll, you get the sense someone has come up, taken a bunch of papers down and put there up in the space.
Almost
look at
kind of
me.
like a neon
Yeah.
sign there pointed directly at it.
Some kind of
Kind
neon sign pointing directly at this piece of parchment.
I
Don't
love
judge me.
neon signs.
Yeah. But you see it there, and you see proudly on display on this, decently nice parchment. It's this kind of pink parchment. It says, Grand Reopening. New litters at Historia's Menagerie. Find your new best friend today. And you see the pink parchment. It's kind of written with like a bit of an uneasy hand, but the border all around it is made of like little paw prints and claw marks and little talon shapes.
Yes, done. Let's go.
Or is this like
Set.
a pet store?
I've always wanted. Remember how I told you guys? That I always wanted like a wolf as like a pet, and my family was like, "You'll die," and I was like, "Sure." And then I almost died to a wolf, and I was like, "Okay, that dream's done. The dream. What if I get like a dog or like something? Like that's a good compromise, right?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Better than a bear as well. Wolves, sure.
Oh, bears are.
Bears, no. Bears,
I like
big, scary things.
I don't know, like a
like
bear.
things.
Maybe if you got like just like a little trinket of a bear would be nice.
No,
Stop it.
no bears. No bears.
Solace
But what's the job?
Solace is the best
Was
friend.
it just a-
It's like I've been thinking I want a wolf. Maybe I should just get a dog. And they're like, yeah, sure, sounds great.
Oh
Like,
my
you need
God.
a trainer, you need a walker. They're like, yeah, get a dog. That sounds like a great impulse purchase.
Fuck, alright. Is there like a job on the thing, or is it just like announcing that it's open?
You see, it's just like this is a grand reopening.
Okay.
You see a lot of the other parchments. A lot of it is just like services. You don't necessarily see too many jobs, and the ones you do see are like
Okay.
dock hands needed.
Right, like
part,
repeated positions.
Yeah, or like trips to Slovene Islands, like calling for sailors. So I mean, if you guys want to go on a 2-week long sail
Fuck
journey,
it. No. I wanna
It's open, you
adopt an animal.
Yeah, I mean, what do you say? Should we go make a new best friend?
I would love to make a new best friend. I still have my heart set on a wolf, but you know,
Maybe we'll be lucky.
maybe they'll have a wolf.
Lady's luck is on Oleg today.
That's
No.
true. That's true.
That's me.
I'm gonna put my hammer away. I've had it out, but I don't want to scare the animals. Let's go.
awesome.
Sure.
You guys take some time wandering beaded alley looking for Historia's menagerie. You kind of ask around a bit to see where it is, and you get a few people politely pointing you in the correct direction. You eventually come up to where you assume it to be, and you see this squat kind of building, surrounded by taller stone buildings and stores. It's almost like, you know, have you guys seen Stuart Little, where it's got like the skyscrapers and then the little tiny house and then the skyscrapers?
Yeah.
It's a little bit like that. There's like a little tiny building kind of nestled between these larger ones. It's got kind of mossy shingles and a slightly sagging roof. It looks almost like a shack you would find in a swamp that's kind of just been transplanted to the city. It's like by no means dilapidated, though. It does look like it's well kept. It's almost like it's a stylistic choice that it looks like this. And you see these splendid kind of multicolored stained glass windows that kind of dapple a bit around the front. And you see hanging this banner sign with this large bear paw on the sign saying Historia's Menagerie.
I elbow Oleg. I'm like, it's a bear paw print. A bear.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's go in. I go in.
You go.
I enter.
So inside is not quite as quaint as the outside, as the exterior. You kind of get in and it's a little bit of a tone shift. It's quite cold inside. You see this cold stone slab floor with very bare decorations. It is kind of like the grey floor, grey walls, but not devoid of furniture. You see there in front of you is a long table with a velvet cloth on top, presumably some kind of sail desk. And all around the walls you see large rectangular shapes that are covered with cloth, covered with sheets. And on the table in front of you, you can see that there is a small little bird cage, like what you'd imagine a bird cage to be, I guess. I don't know what bird cages look like for you guys. Like one of those little bell, tweety bird cages. And you see 3 brown shapes kind of nestled up against the cages in different positions. You see towards the back of the room and to the left, what looks to be a penned area with some straw laid about on the ground. You notice also too, there is like a lot of kind of dirt and mud and straw everywhere on the floor of this place. But to kind of give you a better visual, I guess, like standing in, looking at the front of the room, there's a desk in front of you. You see 2 large covered shapes at the back, 2 large covered shapes to your side, and a big one kind of behind you as you enter. This really large shape that's covered, all of them covered with sheets. And there is a lot of noise in this room too. You hear like a lot of chattering and a lot of squeaking and a lot of kind of from the shape behind you, you hear this large, deep purring sound, like a kind of sound from behind you. And Oleg, you see on the desk in front of you on the table, there is a small bell.
Oh, look, a bell.
Oh,
No, I've learnt my lesson. No.
I mean, no, this is the
bells,
situation. What? No. This is the situation where it would be appropriate. We're like, is there anyone in the room? Do we see anyone?
Looking around,
anyone
no,
looks
it's
like
a
the
fairly
owner?
small room. Like it's literally just those shapes, the
Okay.
table. Oh, you do see next to the pen in the back left of the room, a staircase going down.
Okay, so Oleg, this I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, Hikari, because I'm talking out my ass here, but I think this is the situation when you would ring the bell because no one's here and they don't know we're here. Yes, Hikari?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would say so.
Tight. Okay, Oleg, do your thing. Ring it.
But, granted, I would also say a situation would call for this even if it didn't. So.
Ding,
What?
ding-a-ling, ding, ding.
Now I must
Actually,
ask:
ring
is
the
Oleg just saying that, or are you the...
No, that was me miming the ringing of the bell.
I'm just.
You didn't ring it?
Oleg rings the bell. You hear this little. You notice like the sounds kind of stop for a second in the room. It's like, and then they slowly build up again. After a little bit of time, you see a figure kind of approach from up the stairs, kind of hurriedly running up. You see this young-looking half-elven woman. She's got light purple hair that is kind of like draping down her, kind of like part in the center and just kind of framing her face. Her face, which is also kind of covered in dirt and a bit of a mess. She's very wide-eyed, kind of like this kind of face. You see she's wearing overalls and a leather apron, and she comes running up holding a bundle in her arms. And she runs up, she's like, "Hello! Can I help you?"
Hello! We saw your poster on the notice board about best friend potential.
Wonderful.
Yes.
You have come to the perfect place. You're looking for a new member of your family. Yes?
Maybe. Sure.
Well, welcome to Historia's Menagerie. I am Historia the Younger. I am happy to help you in whatever you need. We offer a limited range currently of fine specimens for sale. Is there anything in particular you are looking for? You have money, too, correct? You have coin?
What?
You have coin? Okay. Alright, wonderful.
Yeah.
Good. She's like,
y'all got wolves?
No, we don't have wolves, unfortunately. No, we
Why does anyone have wolves?
We to trade in more exotic specimens than...
More exotic than wolves? But wolves are so cool.
They are. They're quite dangerous, though, you know.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Oh, wow, yes.
Hmm.
Is that a wolf tooth?
What? Huh? Yeah, it's the one who did this to, You got any, what do you have?
I'm more than welcome to show you. And she places the bundle in her arms on the table. She's like, "Dolly, stay here." And you see kind of like unfurling and kind of standing up on its back legs looking at you is this kind of 2 foot tall, super fluffy brown rabbit with these long ears, and it's got like a big kind of puffy chest. And as it lifts its head up to look at you, you see that it has a long horn protruding from its head. As it sticks out. And it kind of turns and twitches its nose at you and like... And then kind of hunkers down on the velvet on the table.
Can I pet?
You said it's 2 feet tall?
It's big. It's a big old...
It's a big fucking rabbit! I love it!
Hikari, you go to reach out, and Histori's like, oh, Dolly, play nice, play nice. And you see it kind of like rolls over slightly and presents its super fluffy stomach for you. You go to pat it, and your fingers like completely disappear into its fur.
I also want to pet it, please.
Yeah,
please, I'm like standing behind Hikari, like vibrating with excitement.
You guys can go up and you can pat Dolly all you like. If you guys like, I'll show you a picture of what Dolly looks like. Cause it's
Yeah.
This is giving me so much serotonin. I miss my dog so much because I just left home, so this is like perfect.
You might have seen this creature before. Let me
Please.
give me 1 second. Yeah, it's kind of got like a little bit of a mane as well. It's loving this though. Okay, do that. I can do this. I got this.
Dolly is such a good name.
It's very cute.
Love Dolly.
I should have had it ready to go. It's coming.
You're fine. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, so that's Dolly.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What? Is that from Tasha's? I've never seen that before.
No, it's from Tomb of Annihilation, I think.
Oh, I don't have that.
It's an Almirage.
That makes sense.
But it's very, very cute.
I love
God.
Dolly. Oh my god. Oh no.
No more Dolly.
Okay, I'm fine.
Can I boop Dolly's nose?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. You boop Dolly's nose and it kind of twitches and it looks pretty content to just be there. But you see almost like where it's lying down on the velvet, it's like a specifically crushed part of the velvet, and you get the sense that Dolly sits here a lot. And so Dolly happily kind of turns. You see like the brown shapes in the cage twitch a bit as Dolly gets close, and she kind of turns her nose up at it a bit and then snuggles into the spot. And you see her story's like, Dolly is not for sale. I apologize. She's very popular, but I don't actually have her for sale. She is my companion.
She deserves all of her popularity. Please show us your stock.
She's a lush. Yes, she soaks it up. This way, please. And she directs you to one of the cages at the back of the room, and she peels. She's actually like very gentle with it. She peels the sheet back, and she's like, "This is Horace and Gormir." And you see sitting on this kind of branch spread across the cage are 2 spider monkeys. She's like, I mean, you could of course name them whatever you like, but this is the names they have chosen for themselves. And you see, yeah, there are 2 spider monkeys. You see this kind of orange looking one and this black looking one just kind of sitting there. Kind of not really moving much. Like, they're just staring at you. And they're just like...
Okay, I'm fine. I'm emotionally stable. I have a question. Are they like brothers? Are they like friends? Are they bonded? Do they need to be purchased together?
Are their tails like intertwined?
Are they, you know how sometimes like when you're adopting animals, it'll be like bonded pair. Don't separate them. Like
you ask a story like, are these a bonded pair? Do they need to be brought together? She goes, yes.
Fuck. I shouldn't have given her the idea. Do they look? Can I insight check the monkeys? Are they friends?
Sure. Yeah. Make an animal handling check, I'd say, for this.
Okay. I'm using the other. My birthday. Fuck. 4.
4? You have no idea how monkeys work. Like, they're kind of like sitting at opposite ends of the branch, and you're like...
No, okay.
Yeah, you're not 100% certain if they are
Oleg,
a bonded pair.
Oleg, can you talk to the animals?
I can sometimes talk to animals if they want to talk back. Why? What do you want me to talk to?
I want to know if they're friends. Like, if they should be, like, not separated. Because this is so very much Maya bleeding in here, but I really want a monkey.
No.
Okay. Oleg will cast Speak with Animals.
Cool.
For some reason...
Is it... Now, just tell me, is that
20,
specific to one animal, or you can speak to all animals? Because you're going to have to pick
communicate with... It says you gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration.
Okay.
So as long as it's a
Get your animal voices ready, Alana.
Yeah, sure. I always forget we have a nature cleric that can speak with animals.
We're going to a pet shop.
I know.
Of course, I will converse with the animals.
I forgot.
All animals everywhere, talk to me and let me know what your feeling is.
Suddenly,
Marks out of
What your
10,
opinion?
the standard of service that you've received with this establishment, how well you've been treated by the person that owns you. Do you get fed on a regular basis? And was your transition from wherever you lived into this environment a happy one? Or would you like to return there? Would you mind being our pets?
You notice all, like, when you cast a spell, the chattering and the squeaking and the purring sounds from all around the room shift to just, like, rambling. It's like you suddenly just hear voices. They're just like, food. What, where, what, who, people. Like, you get, like, kind of, like, this super interested, attention on you. You see Horace, which is the kind of orange spider monkey, directs their attention directly at you as you start talking to them. Gormir, the black spider monkey, is kind of like a little bit cross-armed and not really responding. You see Horace is just like,
I mean, yeah, it's a pretty cool place. But it's not a tree. Could be better, but do you have any food?
Yeah, sure. Here you go. Have some food.
What is this?
Oleg starts handing out food, whatever rations he has, or anything else. Bacon, eggs. He might have taken some
they
toast.
grab,
Yes.
like, their arms go through the cages, grabbing it. And Sora's like, oh no, please don't feed them. They're on a very specific diet.
Okay.
They will eat
Oh,
anything,
sorry. No.
but they know
Put that
they're
down.
on a diet. And Horace is like,
She doesn't
No.
let us eat this stuff.
Okay,
like,
you've got to
grabbing
watch
for
your
it.
calories, what you eat, listen to whatever a chops is called. I'm sure it'll be fine. We're going to rescue and return you all to the jungle, and you shall live with us forever.
Now, I need to...
So-
Have we said that when Oleg... I can't remember what we established. When Oleg speaks to
I
animals...
can't either.
Do we hear
Is it
common or do we hear chattering?
common? I don't remember
I
what we
think we
decided.
established that he speaks
It's
in
been so
animal. I think the spell itself is you speak
No,
in
no, no, no,
common,
no.
but I think it's funnier
Yeah.
if they speak in animal. You don't know what
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah.
Woof, 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 woof,
Oh,
woof.
did you ask?
Meow.
Oh, did he? Oh, like,
Yes.
did he say if he's friends with the other one? Like, do they need to be not separated?
Are you all friends? Everybody happy? Everybody friendly?
No, that's not it. Oh yeah, I can understand him.
You see Horace goes,
I've been with this one for a couple of years, I guess.
Good enough.
Can't
Yes,
get rid
they're
of
all
him.
friends.
You
Yeah,
know?
they're all fine. They're all friends. We can buy them all and return them all to nature, or start a petting zoo. Who knows?
you see
Oh,
Historia's
like, are you
like,
saying this?
are you
Are you saying that to us?
buying everything?
Yes. I would say that to the animals. You okay being petted all day and looked after and cuddled by? Yeah, okay. We got a new business proposition.
Jeez. You see Historia's
Um,
like, I'm sorry, did you say you're buying all of them?
No,
Well, I
we
don't
don't have that
know.
much money.
Let's survey this
Let's
stuff.
just look at the animals. Oh, like, we can't buy the whole store. How much money do you
A
have?
franchise agreement where we kind of lease them periodically, and besides, once we get all the cats under my control, then we can.
Okay, no. You will not start another cat mob.
Okay, well,
Another
I'm just
cat man.
interested and curious as to where the cats are, but it's fine if
Okay.
you want
Can
to.
I
How about
ask, what is everyone's passive perception?
not great? 10.
17.
17.
There you go.
15.
Cool. Yeah, Historia's like, did you you want
and-
them all? You haven't even seen
No,
the
let's
rest
just.
of
Can we
them.
just see them? Can we look at them all, please, before we make any choices? I just got very distracted. Can we look at them all, please?
Yeah, Oleg can
Um,
get them all to line up like an orchestra. Just
Nope,
Come on, everybody
nope,
into positions. First
Nope,
positions,
nope.
please.
Like,
Sir,
Nope.
Smaller animals
you
at the
must
front,
stop
bigger animals at the
exciting.
back.
You must stop exciting the animals. Okay, they're going to think they're going to get
Oleg.
bacon every day, and I cannot afford that. So
We can get these little
she's like,
musical
Horace, drop
instruments
it!
made, and then
See, Horace is chewing on some bacon. She's got. She closes the sheets on the
Horace,
spider
Horace, it's
monkeys.
best to put it down, not a lay, etc. Yes, put it down.
She moves to the next bundle,
Yes.
and she pulls back a kind of finer mesh cage on this one. And for a moment, you can't really see what's in here. There are like branches and leaves, and it's almost like a terrarium a bit. But you see, kind of coiled up in multiple parts of the branch are these slinks of what look like snakes in the crooks of the tree, of the branches. And you see, she's like, they're sleeping at the moment, but generally they are a lot more active. And you see one of the snakes as it kind of like, it looks up and it does like a weird little stretch thing, and you see kind of protruding from its back are these flaps, these skin flaps that have these appendages. And you see these are some flying snakes.
Flying noodles.
No.
Flying noodles.
And no. No.
yes, yes.
Snakes that fly. No.
Beautiful.
No.
Gorgeous. Before I get too caught up, let's move on to the next one. I'm gonna do this at every cage. Let's go.
Why would?
She's like, oh,
Go on.
of course, know everything before you buy. And she closes the curtain. She moves to the next one, and this is the smallest cage in the room. And she pulls it back, and you see within this cage is a wooden barrel. She's like, oh, that's interesting. It was a chest this morning. It's fine.
Huh?
Take
Scusi?
What?
He sometimes changes depending on how he feels. But I suppose it's a barrel
What?
today.
That's the animal? The barrel is the animal?
Yes, I mean, he's not necessarily the most active pet, if you were to purchase him, but he's got a great personality. Always trying to get at you and hug you. But, you know, he's...
Can he speak? Can he tell us a joke?
And she turns to it, she's like, Klaus, can you speak?
Guten Morgen, Klaus. Wo geht's du?
Everyone make a
Oh,
perception.
Zambia. I didn't know you knew Zambia.
Everyone make a perception check.
Okay.
Actually,
Oh, dear.
I'm gonna
actually,
put this dice in the
yeah,
chat.
make a perception check, and then you can all make nature checks. So tell me your perception first.
I have a funny. What is up with this die? I got a natural one. I'm rerolling it though, because I'm a halfling and I'm not Sam Regal. That's a 3. Okay, this dice hates me.
So that's your perception.
21
Great.
for perception.
Yep.
That was for perception, so that's a 3.
And 18
straight.
for
And then-
nature.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. 15. I forgive you, dice. Mwah. 15 for nature.
Oleg, perception, nature.
18 for perception and a 12
Sorry,
for nature.
18.
Right.
Sorry.
If you got above
18 for nature. My bad.
a 15 for perception, I honestly cannot remember what everyone got. If you got above a 15 for perception, you notice that like the wood paneling of the barrel, like it looks exactly like a barrel, but there's just something a little bit interesting about it. There's like almost looks like freckles, like the splotches and the marks, and it look to the point where it doesn't look fully like wood. With a high nature check, Hikari, you're somewhat familiar with things like this, especially in your past of sometimes going to places where you weren't necessarily meant to be and interacting with objects you weren't necessarily meant to interact with. You know, some people sometimes have fail-safes and they employ creatures that act as almost traps for ne'er-do-wells. And you recognize that this is a mimic, a creature that can take on the shape of some form of inanimate object to trap its prey. And you know that there are a lot of mimics in the world. You know that sometimes mimics are used by people. You've never seen one sold in a pet shop before. And you see this barrel is just sitting there unmoving. And she's like, Klaus, would you like to move? Say hello to the nice people? No? Okay, maybe later. It's very, very friendly. But Solace and Oleg, you think she's talking to a barrel.
I'm very confused. Can we go to the next one? I wanted something that was cute.
She's like, okay,
Like the snakes.
He's very cute barrel. He makes an excellent
I'm
chair.
sorry, okay.
He makes an
So
excellent
very, okay, I take it back. I'm sorry, that was mean. That was really
She
rude.
covers it back up. She moves to the second last cage. You see, this one's a medium-sized cage. And she pulls it back. And similar to the flying snakes, you see there is a branch kind of laid out in here. And tucked up in the crook of the branch is this large, kind of orangey brown shape. Kind of fluffy, nowhere near as fluffy as Dolly, but kind of with this raggedy looking fur. You see it kind of holding on to the branch, kind of hugging the branch with its claws. You see this little head pop up with little brown ears, fluffy brown ears, and it turns. And at first you think what might be a bear, a baby bear, a bear cub. Its face, it turns, but it has the angriest eyebrows you've seen. And it has kind of teeth protruding from its maw as it turns and just looks and just grunts like and kind of like the eyebrows furrow even more as its like dark beady eyes just kind of stare at you and just goes and kind of turns back into its sleeping position. She's like, she's not quite as friendly as the rest of them. I'm still working on her a little bit to see if she's wanting to be more friendly. As you kind of take a closer look.
What is she?
You see, like, where she's holding onto the branches, her hands kind of take on the appearance of the wood that she's holding onto. Almost like how chameleon kind of blends in with its surrounding. She holds onto the wood, and it looks like the wood kind of melds with her body as it kind of moves around. You see her story says, I'm not sure exactly what she's called. The man who sold her to me said she's a wonderful addition to any home, of course, but she can sometimes be a bit grumpy. We're working on it. We're still the hand contact and I don't know what she is, honestly. I'm just going to be honest with this one.
Oh, okay. Oleg, do you know what she is, by any chance?
No, do I?
Like, Oleg, you
What
can
is
make a nature check with advantage for this one. Hikari, you wouldn't know. Solace, you can make a nature check too, not with advantage, but Oleg can make a nature check with advantage on this one.
Oh, shit.
Okay. I got a dirty 20,
Ooh.
and then
I got a
a
22.
natural 20.
Oh, God.
Oh, sick. Okay, Oleg's got it.
Yeah.
And I got a 22 somehow.
Well, in my natural 20 only makes it 21.
How did I win? Sorry.
What did you get, Maya?
I got 22.
Okay, yeah, well, both of you would recognize this, or at least think you recognize it. You've never seen one yourself, but you believe this is a Zorbo. It is a small, bear-like creature, but although not a bear. It lives in trees and caves, and it's well known for being one of the grumpiest animals that live. What you do know of, I've heard of stories, because it does come from this kind of foresty region down here in the Menagerie Coast. So you're looking up a picture of a Zorbo. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll do it again. I'll put it on the screen. I'll put it on the screen what it looks like.
It looks grumpy.
It looks
gross.
It looks real
I'm gonna lose
grumpy.
my shit.
Yeah, I'll put an image up for you guys. That's a Zorbo. You see, it's really grumpy looking. You do know, Solace, that it has this ability to adapt to its surroundings, and it is capable of adjusting, like, talk D&D terms, it's capable of adjusting its AC to whatever material it's touching. So it's kind of like it adapts to the material around it. And so you see it kind of has like that woody green texture on its arms at the moment. But it is not interested really in speaking with you guys. She's like, I'm still working with her. She's kind of new.
She's lovely, just the way she is.
I think so too. I think she will find happiness one day, hopefully.
What's your name?
I'm Historia.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The Zorbo.
She hasn't told me her name yet. We haven't figured that out.
Oh.
So.
Did the others tell you their name?
In uncertain ways, yes. They
I
communicate.
understand.
We have an understanding. I have a connection with animals, and I'm able to, connect. Can everyone make a perception check for me, please?
Yeah.
Can you talk to them, though?
I like to think in my own way I can talk to them. It appears you have some more advanced means of communicating. I didn't realize Spider Monkey was a language which you could learn, but I'm very interested to find out.
That's a 13.
Yeah, it's quite easy.
I got a
can teach you
natural
some of the
1.
Custom phrases. What dice roll are we making? Sorry?
Perception.
Perception. Oh, that is a 5 plus 7 is 12.
12. Solace, as you're kind of like looking at the creature in front of you, maybe like your attention is drawn away slightly, maybe because this one's not giving you any attention back to you, but like, no, maybe not. You hear this kind of very faint, very, very faint whine. This little like, which sounds really weird, but this very faint whine sounds to be coming from downstairs. But it kind of continues a little bit and then quietens down. It doesn't really continue for too much longer. And you see Historia, she's saying, like, she kind of looks downstairs as well. She's like, damn, that's okay. Anything here interest you?
There's one more cage, right? One more thing we haven't seen?
She turns to, like, the large cage in the corner. She's like, I just got him to sleep. I'd rather not wake him.
Oh.
She looks really kind of scared talking about it.
Okay.
Can
you tell us?
We can be quiet.
Yeah, we'll be quiet. Can you tell us at least what it is? I'm curious now.
Well, it's a large creature, larger than expected from the egg which it came from. It's it got a very fiery personality. I think we should let it sleep.
Okay. Then can I ask what the whining sound was coming from your basement?
Whining sounds?
Yeah.
It might be the new cub. It might be the new calf. I'm new to this business. I have recently inherited this from my grandmother, and the business wasn't necessarily booming, so I thought to bring in some more exotic creatures to excite the locals. Everyone seems to be quite terrified, actually, and refuses to come into the store. But are you sure you don't want to buy anything?
Well, I'm heavily considering purchasing Horus. How much?
They are a bonded pair.
Fuck you, little shit.
I am interested in the monkeys as well. So perhaps we could split.
She says, I would... You know what, let me actually look up a reasonable price for this here monkey.
You accidentally filled my... I love monkeys. I want them.
But then we have to take care of it. We have to feed
I know!
it.
I know, but I love him!
We have to let it outside.
And I'm lonely! Like... I'm not lonely, I'm sorry. You guys are great friends. I Alright,
let's have a look.
I used to get a lot of hugs, like a lot of the time, I get hugs a lot less often now. Just like having like a monkey like on my shoulder, I feel like that'd be really nice.
She says, the Horus and Gormir, I would sell for 300 gold each, but for a deal, if you're interested in purchasing them together, I could sell them for 550 together. Oleg, as Solace is contemplating this, with your passive perception, you notice very mildly what feels like a slight kind of tremor in the ground. You just kind of feel kind of through your feet. There's a slight bit of movement in the ground below you.
Is it
like
constant movement, or is it like a beat, or is it constant? Like
it's kind of like if you're standing at a bowling alley and someone rolls a bowling ball next to you. It kind of feels like this movement and then it disappears.
Okay, can I look at the ground? Are there any signs of upheaval?
Nope, looks fine.
What the hell was that?
You see Hisura's like, what? I'm sorry?
Solace has gone to talk to Horus. Talk.
Okay, I'll ask the animals if it's still within 10 minutes. It's like, What was that, animals? What's going on?
You see the...
Does that happen often?
The Zorbo kind of turns to you and is like,
It's been happening a lot lately. It's
What?
little mini earthquakes. I don't know why. I don't like it. It wakes me up from my sleep, and I don't like it, and I want it to stop.
Who's making it?
I don't know. Not me. I can't do that.
Who can do that?
Giant.
Giants. Copy that. Thank you. Okay, switching back to normal, common. Guy, what's this lady's name?
Historia?
Historia.
Nanny McPhee, historian. Yes, are you aware of these earthquakes, tremors, things that are occurring beneath your feet?
And she's like, well, Port Damali is known for having the occasional earthquake. It's not...
Is it indeed? Inside.
Make an insight check.
Ace just looks at Hikari for confirmation, like, she's got nowhere. Like,
Nope.
I feel like Oleg says it out loud too. He's like, insight.
inside.
What'd you get, Oleg?
9.
9? Yeah,
Nine.
you have no reason to distrust her.
Yeah, okay, sure. Well, something fishy's going on beneath our feet.
Ace
The
is gonna
animals
stick.
don't like it.
Ace is gonna stick her little finger in the cage by Horus and go, "Hi."
Make an animal handling check.
Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Can I give her advantage? It's like, be nice.
No, you're
Can
talking to Historia at the moment, Oleg.
Can I like maybe to help minor illusion create the image of like a treat or something on top of like Solace's head as she's like to maybe pique the interest of.
Oh my god!
I'm going to say because
Okay,
Solace kind of went off by herself to speak to
Yeah,
Horus, so I'm going to say for this, it's just her making the check.
It's not a bad roll. I don't have any bonuses, so it's just straight 15.
Straight 15? Okay. You see kind of Horus reaches out and like whole hand grabs your finger and kind of just holds it.
Oh my god!
You're
That was-
bonded.
They start kind of like
cute.
picking at your fingernail a bit, like pulling out not the cuticle, but pulling out like a hangnail. Like it hurts a bit, but it's like
Yeah.
manicuring
That's
your hand.
okay. I love you. I've decided that I love you. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, holy
You
shit.
see Horus kind of looks a bit like quickly, and then Solace, you hear again the whine coming from downstairs.
I look at Horus. Does Horus look concerned about.
Make an insight check on Horace.
Yeah! Damn it! This dice have been rolling so well up until this point. Just a 3.
A 3.
I don't know what Horace is thinking.
You're not sure how to read the face of a spider monkey, but he pulls his hand away and kind of like goes cross-armed and shuffles a little bit closer to Gormir, and it's like...
I'm gonna turn around. Hey, Historia, is that her name? Historia?
Yeah.
What? Historia. Out of pure curiosity, what's the new baby you got downstairs? I keep hearing it crying. Is you sure it's okay? Do you need to go down there?
I should probably go check on him.
Can I come with you?
Yeah,
I
we're
love baby
capable.
animals.
And if you're new to this, maybe we could help.
Yeah, we've got our friend who can talk to animals. Maybe he can find out why the crying's happening.
You do seem to know a little bit about these creatures.
I just got that monkey to hold my hand. I'm like a pro.
Horace does anything for food, but yes.
I don't have any food. That hurt my feelings a little bit, I'll be honest.
Oh, but he also has great intuition of the kindness of people's souls.
It's too late, no. Mm-mm.
He's a great
Sad,
judge of character. He's never done that with me.
The only thing that would make me
strange.
a little less sad is maybe seeing whatever's making the little baby sounds down there, but otherwise I'm just real sad.
I could do it for 500 gold for the pair.
What? Oh! I thought you had a go fee going down there, and I was like, oh!
She says, she's like, alright, you can come down. And she leads you down the stairs. And kind of walking down, you notice that the basement is a very similar layout to upstairs, except there are slightly even less decorations in terms of it being a storefront. This is called like some kind of holding area. You see that there are cages along the walls, but looking close, you see there are nothing in them. At the back of the room, as you're walking at the back of the room, is a large cage, larger than the large one upstairs, and you can kind of see a shape moving around there, and that is where the whining is coming from. As you guys walk into the room, I'll get you all to make another perception check for me. Lots of perception checks tonight.
9.
9?
23.
Jesus.
It's better. I got an 11.
An 11? Okay.
Yeah.
The first thing you notice, Hikari, you're kind of like a little bit, you don't really pick up on much, you're just thinking, oh, there is whining coming down here. The first thing Solace and Oleg you notice is kind of in front of you on a bench is this makeshift almost like incubator. You see where she's tried to set up a holding area for what appears to be 2 eggs, 2 large eggs. They look different. You see one looks like a large chicken egg, probably about like those big Easter eggs you get, you know, I don't know if you guys have those in the States, but like it's a big egg. It's light blue with kind of this dark blue gradient spreading up from the base of it. And it's kind of nested in this little pile of straw, and there's like a little blanket over it. You see next to it is another egg, a lot smaller, and it looks like an egg, but kind of as you peer a bit closer, it looks almost completely made of stone. It's this very dark grey, shiny kind of stone exterior. And Solace, you're kind of focused on that a little bit. Oleg with the 24, as you kind of look at that, you're like, oh yeah, eggs. I've seen eggs before. Looking around the room, you notice at 4 points around the room, the stone slabs on the ground appear to be slightly tilted up. To the point where like the room is a little bit uneven. It doesn't necessarily stand out as anything like bad. It just looks like a super uneven floor down here. And you kind of just note that as you enter. Yeah, and you see Historia makes her way over to the large cage. She's like, oh, shh, please, baby, shh. Oh, no, it's okay. I'm sorry, it's okay. And you hear, like, the whining kind of intensify a bit.
What's in the large cage?
Making your way over there, you see, she goes, he's very shy, but he's very sweet, so don't be alarmed. You see this creature there, roughly the size of a Labrador, kind of sitting almost. It's grey and has these smooth, almost metallic plates that reach from the tip of its nose to the back of its head. This singular metallic plate that then meets at the back of its neck for another plate that travels down its back. This almost armadillo-plated grey creature. It has these thick, stumpy legs at the front of it with these cute little baby claws kind of sticking out. Its head itself is this almost torpedo shape point with these huge black eyes that are kind of like puppy dog sad looking eyes on either side of its head. And it's kind of sitting there squat like this little lump of sad. Everyone can make a nature check for me if you'd like to try to figure out what this thing is. See if you have heard of it or seen it.
That's a 9.
Natural 20 for 21.
Hey!
A natural 1 for a 2.
Hikari, you've read about these creatures because they're pretty well known around the Marrow Valley. Farmers often complain about them, especially when they get on the hunt. Looking at the size of this, you assume this is an infant bullet. This is a creature that lives subterraneanly and will often break through to the surface, hunting and raiding farms, attacking villages, taking down wagons and caravans. You remember reading about them. They're known for their ferocity and indifference of target. They have no kind of known prey. They just eat whatever they see. This one is so cute, though, and you're like, oh, that's nothing like the stories I've read. Those things are meant to be terrifying. And you get the sense, too, like, you've heard that they have these dead, beady black eyes. You get the sense that maybe it grows into its eyes, because these are huge and adorable. You do remember, too, they're often referred to as land sharks. As it is kind of sitting there with its pointed nose. You're like, oh yeah, it does look a bit like what I imagine a shark to look like. But you see this cute little lump of grey just sitting there like... Meh, meh. And she's like, I don't know, he just keeps whining. I've only recently got him, the sailor that sold him to me. Got him in Nicodranus and said that like some adventuring type had found him and was looking to quickly sell him. And he tried to sell it to the auction houses, they said no, and now I have him and I don't really know what to do with him.
Is he...
He's crying
Oleg,
all the
could you
time.
talk to him maybe?
I don't even know what it is.
You don't.
It's and then I'll explain.
Yeah, she's like, a what? A land shark?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking...
land shark.
The sailor
It's so
didn't say
cute!
that. The sailor said it was...
Wait, this is not a good pet. Like, it's so cute right now, but when it grows up, it's gonna, like, be hard to... What?
You know,
How big do they get?
They get to the size of, like, a rhino. Like, even a bit bigger than a rhino. And she's like...
Is this the baby?
This is the baby? It's a baby, look at it. It's
Yeah, he's a baby!
Where's mummy or daddy then?
Probably, I don't know. Based off of what she said about where he got it, it sounds like maybe like some adventuring people like murked the parents and felt bad about the baby or something. I don't know. That's what I would assume. If you say like she got it from adventuring.
They were trying to get rid of it quite quickly and sold it for a very reasonable price. But they sailed with it for a few weeks from Nicodranus, so I don't know.
Can you talk to it, Oleg? Is it not an animal?
No,
I just had a
clue. I'm just working it out as a player.
Oh, sorry.
I don't entirely know how these animals work, but let's theorize for a moment. What if the parents aren't out of the picture and they're looking for this baby?
Make a perception check, Hikari.
Oh no.
Fuck me. They burrow.
13. Cool.
So if its parents
I'm
aren't
sure we're completely safe where we are.
in this basement underground, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay. Maybe we should try and talk to it. That's the only thing I could think of at this point as like a going forward thing. Is it possible, Oleg? Could you try?
I'd say you still have about a minute left on your channel divinity.
Okay, yeah, I'll try.
I just don't know what else to do. Like, ask it, like,
hello?
do you know where your parents are?
Where is your mummy and daddy?
You go to speak to it, and it doesn't respond. It is not a beast.
Bugger.
I didn't think so, but it was worth a shot.
It just like looks
Shit.
at
Doesn't
Oleg
seem
as
to
you kind of speak
understand.
to it, like with a kind of accusatory tone, like with a questioning tone. It's just like, and the whining starts to kind of pick up too as now more people crowd around the cage, and it starts.
Back up!
Okay, back up.
And it backs up
okay.
further.
Look at this space.
Back up.
You see it stops, looks at the ground, and then looks back up. It's like, ow! The ground beneath you guys begins to shake to the point where you don't need to make a check to determine this. You see, Oleg, where one of the points of the ground had been lifted up, it kind of tectonic plate shifts as a spray of dirt and stone explodes from the center of the ground. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Boy, howdy. I have a question. Would this be a dex saving throw that I can see? Because I would have advantage. Like, would I see the ground kind of starting to go, or no?
That you can see.
Yeah. Advantage on dex.
No, this is something that just kind of happens. The dust and that was all flavor. This is just the ground erupting. So.
Super valid. Here we go.
15. What do you mean?
16.
12.
12.
Great.
I'll roll
Goodbye.
for as well. Okay.
Oh shit.
You see, bursting from the ground, the stone slabs being thrown to either side of the room. This massive shape erupt. Hikari and Oleg, you guys kind of dance out of the way in time. Solace and Historia, you guys are flung. Solace almost kind of in front of it, flung off the tip of its head, and you lean on the ground prone. You see, Hikari, you're like, oh, this is what I've read about. This is terrifying. You see this large mother bullet appear in front of you as it kind of looks around the room and lets out this deep guttural roar of as it turns and begins to charge. And we're going to take a break right there.
Give it its baby back!
We're going to take a break right here before we jump into some bullet battle. Yeah. Thank you so much for sticking with us. You're going to get the bullet?
No! The monkey!
Wonderful. Thanks so much for sticking with us so far, guys. We're going to take a very quick 5-minute break. I'll post in chat when we're about to jump back in for the final part of our game. So stick around and we'll see you in a little bit. Bye. Alright, we are back and we are here on our lovely battle map screen. I'm going to transition this for you all.
I'm on my ass.
Why?
I'd like to stand
Battle
up.
map?
I would
Why?
like
Can we not
everyone
talk
to
this
roll
creature?
initiative, please.
No, I don't.
I want to have a
I don't want to-
conversation.
Yeah, I want to talk to it. Can we not buy it? How much?
I wanna
It's
give it a
currently
gentle kick on the nose.
aggressive, and it is making its way towards you guys. So I need you to roll initiative, please.
Dang it.
That is a 18 total.
18 total. Hikari?
11.
11. Oleg?
10.
10. Fun. What did it get? Ooh, not ideal. Solace, you are up first. As you see, like it bursts from the ground and kind of stands there, wide stance. Its very beady black eyes looking around. The whole room shakes as it kind of like steps into the space. You see like the cages at the back are rattling, and one actually falls over and knocks into the other one. But it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna get up.
Good, yep.
So I'm on my butt. I'm prone. And then I'm gonna book it towards the cage with the baby in it.
Yep.
And as I pass Historia, do I see... Does she has like a ring of keys on her bed? Like anything just like immediately in sight? Like that looks like I could maybe use to unlock the door?
Also make a perception check as you...
Okay. Also, is the door even locked? I just assumed that the door to the cage is locked.
There is like a padlock on it, yeah.
Okay, shit. Perception 16. Not bad for
16?
my blind self.
You see, on the side of her belt, she does have a keychain with like a ring of keys on it.
I grab it. Like, yank it off her if I can.
Yeah,
what is that, a grapple check? I don't know.
It's not so much a grapple, just make a strength check, just because it is attached to her leather belt. She's prone on the ground, so... Yeah, make a strength check.
As I run, can I start to rage?
Sure.
Just like out of panic?
Sure.
Like, I go, and I just rage.
Yeah, no worries. Also summoning your spiritual guardian.
Who's like, whoa!
Yeah, you see this halfling appear, kind of wearing like a bear hat. It's a hat with like a full bear head kind of cowl on it. And they step forward with these two short swords and like, turn to look at the bullet. They're like, like,
yeah, valid.
Yeah.
I'm like, just stick with it. And then a straight strength check. You said, that is a 17. Oh wait, no, I have advantage because I raged. That's the whole reason why I raged. Ding dong. Much better. That's a 19 plus 3, 22.
Oh, 22. Sorry, I was listening.
I was like singing for some reason. You're fine.
Yeah. You rip it and you like break the belt around her pants.
Sorry.
You now have the keychain in your hand. You see, there's about 7 keys on this keychain.
Can I? Do you think?
Yeah.
Would it be faster for me to break the lock with my big strong arms, or to try all the fucking keys? Do you think? Fuck. All right. Then I'm gonna start trying the keys. I feel bad about it. I already broke her belt. I'm gonna start trying the keys.
I'll say roll a d8 for me.
Shit. Okay.
And I'm gonna roll a d8 for fairness.
Okay.
Because I didn't pick a key number for which it was.
Super valid.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Okay, it goes in, but it doesn't turn. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep trying. Obviously not on this turn, but
that's your turn. Next up, you guys hear a loud
good luck with the thing.
Clanging noise from upstairs, almost like something falling over and crashing to the ground. Hikari, it's your turn.
Wow. Mama's angry. I will... Oh, dear. You know what? I'm gonna try to ride the land shark.
Yep. How would you like to ride the land shark?
I'm gonna try to pull some acrobatic shit. And, like, maybe...
Are you going to jump this shark? Is that what you're doing? Is that what we're doing? Are we gonna jump this shark? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for
I want
it.
to try to do some acrobatic shit and land on its back.
Monk shit.
Do some monk shit. Make a acrobatics check. Are you attacking as well, or are you just jumping on it?
Yes, once I get on top of it.
Make an acrobatics check because you drew attention to the fact that it was acrobatics shit.
Okay. Not... 14?
14? Okay, yeah, you managed to land on its back. Yep, no problem.
Okay. And then I'm going to focus, and then go for like a pinpoint strike, like right, like on the back of his head, I guess.
Yeah,
her head.
You kind of like going for like between the plates sort of strike.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay.
So we're fighting this thing then?
Well, kind of. Yeah. 12.
Probably misses.
Nowhere.
You crack your knuckles on its hard, like metal plate.
Owie. Ooh, okay. I shake out the vibration in my hand, and I'll try again.
Yep, go for it. Your first, second attack.
Oh yeah, my first second attack. Not much better. 14.
Again, like in a different spot of your hand, you feel like the ripple move up your arm, and you get that kind of almost like the funny bone feeling, but in your entire arm. Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh god. So both my hands. So I'll use like for my unarmed strike. I'll use like my foot or like my leg to try to.
Yeah, you just stomp on it. Go for it.
Yeah. Okay, not much better. 16.
You get that vibration running up to your knee now as well. It seems like it's almost designed to be pretty impenetrable along its back. And you feel like the vibrations from its growl as you land these strikes against it. Anything else on your turn?
Not my best idea. That's my turn.
Yeah. Oleg, you're up.
Okay, so we're fighting this thing then. Solace?
I was trying to put it to sleep in a way.
I'm not fighting it. Hell, nope. It wants its baby back. Let's give it its baby back.
Can we give it its baby back?
I'm working on it. Also, I just thought of this. Technically, I have 2 attacks per action. Does that mean I can try 2 keys?
Nope. You can try 2
Damn it,
You can try
okay.
2 attacks. You only get 1 action.
I'm attacking what? I'm kidding. Let's go.
You're attacking the cage with the keys?
Maybe I should just smack it. Whatever. Go. Sorry, it's not my turn.
Check it. Is anybody injured?
Looking around, doesn't look like anyone's, like, injured. Historia's prone on the ground, but she's kind of, like, pushing herself up as you're speaking.
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna draw my longbow and hold my action. If it takes any aggressive action towards either me, Ace, or any of us, basically, any of us in the room, if it looks aggressive, moves towards us, it will be shot. But otherwise, I'm going to hold its action and I don't know.
Okay.
Hope that Ace releases its baby.
Cool. You hold your action for any kind of aggressive movement. After your turn, you guys hear another loud clanging from upstairs as the chirps and squirks and squawks and chatters that you've heard before seem to intensify a little bit. It's now Mama Bullet's turn. You see it rears back and it's going to try and throw you off its back, Hikari.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to, like, kind of stand back. So I'll get you to make just an acrobatics check as it kind of, like... It's essentially moving out of your space, but throwing you off as it does. So just make an acrobatics... 10? Yeah, that's fine. You land next to it, and it's going to start charging towards Solace. You get an opportunity attack if you like.
Fire!
I will not attack.
You're not?
I will attack because
Yep.
it's charging towards Solace.
Make your attack roll, Oleg.
Yeah, sorry, it's dangerous thing.
No, I can take it now.
That's 12 plus 6 is an 18.
18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see, you kind of get it right between the plates, and the arrow sinks in. How much damage is that?
That is 7 plus 3 is 10.
10. Wonderful. You see as it kind of like runs past Hikari and it cries out as it gets shot with the arrow. It begins to rake its claws down against the cage. Very close to you, Solace. Like, to the point where, like, its claws are, like, right by your face. And it is just snarling as it attacks this cage. I'm gonna roll for its attack against this cage. Yeah, cool. Nope. It starts, like, it's finding that it's, like, getting its claws stuck on the metal, and this creature that seems to be so used to be able to burrow and dig through anything it likes is struggling with metal. That's the end of its turn. Oh, at the end of its turn, it kind of turns and faces Oleg.
Yo, big boy.
Historia at this point stands up and kind of freezes in her place. She's like, oh!
What the
Girl.
Solace, it's your turn again.
At this point, fuck it. I ditch the keys and I'm gonna take 2 attacks with my hammer on the lock.
Go for
to
it.
just bust the lock so I can get the door open.
Go for it.
Okay. Am I still raging?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You raged. You didn't take an attack or get attacked on your turn.
I'll rage again.
Yeah.
Can I rage again? Because I would have lost it, right? Because I didn't take an attack or get hurt. Okay. So that's a natural 20.
Yeah, absolutely.
One attack, and then should I roll for the other one even?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Because I'm gonna do 2 of them. And a friggin' 24 on the other one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So 26 and a 24.
You smash into the lock on the door twice. The first one, like this resonant hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. I roll it and then double it for.
Up to you. You can roll double the dice. You can roll and double.
Okay. Where's my D8?
As long as whatever you do, you stick with, pretty much.
Okay, yeah. I roll and double is what I tend to do. Okay, that's a 7, so 14, plus 3, so 17 on the first hit, and then 7 on the second hit, so 24 damage total.
Yeah, this lock had like 5 HP, so you smash it. It explodes.
Overkill, baby, let's go!
It explodes into pieces and like rains down on the ground, and you see that it's a very easy just kind of latch. You can lift it up, and the door swings open to the cage.
So I open the door. That's my action, right? Like, and my bonus action was raging, so I can't.
Pretty much, yeah. That's your action. You can
so
still move.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door. Like, can I open the door?
Yeah.
Is that a free action or?
Yeah.
Okay, I open the door and then I'm gonna get the fuck out of the way and kind of like go like, come on, trying to get the little baby out.
So, why am I moving that map? That's the wrong map. So you open the door and you move back a few spaces. The bullet is going to kind of whip around and take a bite at you as you move from its space. Kind of just this reactionary. This thing's in my baby. It's doing something shifty. An 18. Oh, no, sorry, not an 18. A dirty 20 to hit.
Oh yeah. Ow. Crunch.
Right. Where are my d12s? I've only got 2. Oh no, there's another one. Another one. Ooh. You take 23 points of piercing damage, reduced half, because you are raging. But you
is that 11 or 12?
19. It'd be, what did I say, 24? 23?
24. 23.
23. It'd be 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries. But then you scurry off to the side of the room. Hikari, it's your turn.
I'm gonna... I really want to take a quick peek upstairs to make sure nothing's getting out.
What's your movement speed?
Up there. 40 feet of movement.
40 feet, yeah, 5...
And I'll,
15, 20, 25, 30...
If I have to, I'll, dash.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35... Yeah, no, you can easily kind of get up to there. You kind of jump up onto this lower part. You can't see where I'm pointing. You kind of jump up, to this lower part of the stairs here, and you get a peek of upstairs. It's a little bit chaotic upstairs at the moment. You see that the large cage, which the label just kind of popped up on, the large cage there has fallen over and cracked from the impact. And you see this bright orange shape kind of slithering out of it, and making its... looking around the room and surveying this surrounding that it has yet to see before. This kind of large, angry looking red snake-like creature. It doesn't seem to see you yet, but it is looking around, and you see every time it kind of barks a bit, it's like like these embers kind of spit out from its mouth. And the monkeys are going wild. You see that the flying snakes are like flittering all around the cage. You see that there's now a chair in the cage where the barrel once was. The chair looks scared. You see, I don't have enough cages on this map. There's another cage there, imagine it. You see the Zorbo is like, you can't see the Zorbo in the cage. And you also notice that the bird cage from the desk has fallen over, and the brown shapes inside are not seen at this stage. But yeah, that's what you see.
Oh boy. I'll just shout back, we got a problem. Another one. Big orange buddy is out.
What?
Okay.
You see her story's like, Horace?
Horace? The monkey?
The snake thing.
The snake thing. Copy
The
that.
fire,
What's that?
fiery personality.
Oh, the big cage.
Yep. Big boy.
Okay. Working on it, I guess. Fuck.
And I guess
I love Portamoli.
Or actually,
you still have your
no,
action
yeah, that is my turn.
if you want to do anything.
Well, no, actually, I moved and then used my action to dash.
No, you didn't need a dash. You're fine. You got there with
I didn't need to.
You are kind of like halfway up the stairs. Like the floor is kind of at chest level, but you can kind of see this large creature kind of peering over the desk.
Well, in an effort to keep it from harming the other animals,
you see
I will...
sleeping on the desk. You see Dolly's just asleep on the desk.
Oh! Okay, well, I'm going to use my action to dash over to Dolly. To save Dolly.
You dash up the stairs, and you make it to where Dolly is sleeping. And I'll say free action, you can grab Dolly. The softest thing you've ever grabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. The creature here locks eyes with you.
Hi.
And I'm gonna...
The door's right there, you can leave.
That is your turn. Oleg, it is your turn.
Okay, where am I on the map? I can only see Hikari at the moment.
That should update. Is it updated for you guys?
Ah, yes, there we are.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to move my... So, hang on. So, Hikari ran off upstairs, and he said, we've got another problem.
Yeah.
Full movement to move towards Ace. 35 feet.
25? 35. 5,
10,
35,
15, yes.
20, 25, 30. 35. You can get there.
With those long, agile wood elf legs sprinting across the flagstones. I would like to try and urge the billet, or urge this beastie that I have no idea what it is, to go away, to perhaps maybe using a word most suitable is shoo, to shoo, like gesturing towards from them to the hole, like, look, we are leaving you to go, shoo.
Like you do with an alley cat.
Shoo away.
Shoo it. Are you doing anything extra with that, or are you just kind of like,
Yes.
Yep.
I'm happy to use my action to urge it to shoo.
All right.
But I would like to also use my bonus action to do something.
Okay, I'll say for the shooing, make a... I'll say make an animal handling check, because it's not quite an animal, but it's the closest thing we have for this.
Okay. 18.
18. Cool. What would you like to do for your bonus action?
Bonus action, I want to look at Ace and say, you don't look too healthy. Have a word described as fantastic. Go forth and be fantastic.
Oh.
Cast healing word as a bonus action at level 3.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Level 3. Our first third level spell.
Which is 14 points of healing.
Nice.
Ooh! I'm back up to full. Thank you.
Go. fantastic. Like I said,
I
go to
feel
work.
fantastic.
If it doesn't leave, go kill. Hit it with the hammer.
I really don't want to, but I'm just gonna shove it back in the hole. Yeah.
Good plan. Good
Excellent.
plan. I shall try and help.
Get the lady out of here. Get Astoria out of here.
Is that your turn, Oleg?
Okay, lady. Yep, that's me. That's my movement,
Excellent.
action, bonus action.
Hikari, as you grab Dolly, you look down to where the birdcage has fallen, and you see, kind of climbing on top of the cage now, these brown shapes that you saw before. They look like quite soft and almost a little bit like Dolly, but you see they stretch out their arms and they've got these long wings, and they lift their heads, and they've got this long snout with sharp teeth on the ends of them. And these creatures fly up and attack you. You see these, I don't know if you guys will be able to see them clearly on the map. But you see these almost like rats with wings, and the nose looks almost like a proboscis of a mosquito, and they're going to take attacks against you.
They're like dire hummingbirds?
16?
Hikari's just alone in a care of magical creatures class.
Does a 16 hit?
16? I believe so, yes.
Okay, the second one misses, and the third one will miss. That's a 9. So you only get hit by 1. You take 6 points of piercing damage. And you see this one, where is it? This one here with the orange ring attaches to the side of your neck and kind of clamps on. Cool. Next up is the Boulette.
Oh no.
Let's see. The Boulette sees the door open as its baby begins to kind of step out. And they do have like a small moment where it gently like reaches its head down to the baby. But then it turns to see the frozen Historia in front of it. And it's going to make a bite attack against Historia.
Not good.
That's a 22 to hit.
She kind of deserves it.
Oh.
I mean, she didn't know. She's just
Hey,
kind of a dumbass.
Look at it this way, Historia's gone. Free animals.
That's a good point. Good point.
That's a
Free
solid
house.
point.
Look at all those barrels.
Wait a minute, we can't just move into her house.
You guys see the Boulette strikes down at Historia with a bite.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
And it cleaves part of her arm off her shoulder, and she falls limp on the ground. Now, you guys have been in battles before. You've seen someone injured and barely holding on. She falls limp on the ground.
Not barely holding on?
Not barely holding on. She took 34 points of damage.
I'm sure she's fine. She'll get up in a minute. Just give her a minute.
Oh my fucking god. I knew I should have dragged her with me. Fuck.
Well, she's the dumbass.
I know, but being a dumbass doesn't mean a death sentence. Oh man.
The Boulette then starts moving towards the hole with the baby Boulette behind it. Seeing no one making any move, it is going to re-burrow itself into the ground. You see the Boulette disappears, and the baby Boulette with a happy little squeak follows behind its mother.
Yeah. Shoo.
It kind of gives you like a kind of grunt, or like as you shoo it. Yeah, so that's its turn. Solace, it's your turn.
Well,
Go upstairs. I'll deal with her.
okay. I'm gonna trust Oleg on that. Then I'm gonna use my full movement, and I'll dash if I can't make it. To get upstairs. Okay. So my full movement is 35 feet. So if I dash, that would be 70 feet.
60, 65, 70. You can get up here, which is essentially here. Unlike Hikari, where he was at kind of chest height with the stairs, you're kind of like here with the stairs.
His nose.
Yeah, but you can make out Hikari holding Dolly and being like harried by these flying creatures, and then you look over and you see rising up this large snake-like creature with this fiery red head and like leathery mane.
Could I bonus action? I don't know if this will work for bonus action. I want to, and if I can't do it this turn, that's fine. But like, does the fiery creature with the red mane look like it's gonna attack us, or does it look like it's like just sort of like, oh, good morning?
Make an insight.
Oh
check.
yeah, it's got knives and forks out, and it's just like having dinner. It's like, hey, what are you doing?
Listen, I want to check. I'm a.
It's got like an easel out and a paintbrush, and it's like, I'm just doing a watercolor, darling. I'll be with you in a minute.
Listen, we don't know. He's probably just waking up. You said insight?
Yes.
17, surprisingly.
17? It's staring kind of directly at Hikari, but you do see that it's also like looking at all the windows and it's looking at the front door. As it's kind of like staring around. It is now the fire snake's turn.
Oh, fuck, shit.
Oh, no.
The fire snake is going to rush this way towards Hikari. It is going to make...
I'm shielding Dolly.
It's going to make a bite attack at you and then swish around with its tail. So the first attack is a 19 for the bite.
Yeah.
The tail attack is a 10, which doesn't hit. So the bite, you take 5 points of piercing damage and 5 points of fire damage as you kind of feel its the heat radiate from its mouth as it bites into you. And it's going to kind of swing its tail and miss and then kind of position itself in the doorway. Hikari, that is your turn. Yes. Yeah, your turn.
I guess first I will attempt to remove the bird from my person.
Yep, so
I guess
you
with
can
one hand because I'm holding Dolly with the other.
use an action to detach it if you like.
Yes.
Yep.
I shall detach.
Easy enough. Like, it does take a bit of effort, but you pull it off kind of like a leech from your neck. A little spurt of blood kind of comes out with it. But you use your action to detach this creature from your neck.
And then I'll race towards Solace.
Okay.
And just say, let the orange snake leave.
You
let it escape.
Run to Solace.
Sure.
You're going to get 3 opportunity attacks from the flying creatures.
Ow!
Oh, wait. No, yep, Hikari's panicked, yep.
First one is an 11, misses. Oop. Second one is a 24. And third one is a 2. I think it's the same one that hits you again. So you take an additional 7 points of piercing damage. And the same one attaches in the exact same spot on your neck.
Oh!
Seemingly quite happily drawn, and it gets dragged with you as well. Oleg, it is your turn.
Yeah, I want to know what the hell these things are, but I can't see any of them. So, where am I in relation to Miss What's-a-Chops?
She's about 15 feet from you.
Okay, so I want to run from where I am towards the stairs in the shortest angle possible without falling down the hole, but I want to pass by her.
Yeah, you can kind of like loop around this way if you like.
Around the bottom of the hole. And as I run past her, I'm going to hold out my hand and just touch her on the shoulder and say, you're a dumbass, and cast Spare the Dying as an action to prevent her from dying.
Let me read that spell.
I hope it works, but I think if she's already dead, I don't know if it'll do anything.
Spare the Dying is you touch a living creature. She is no longer living.
Oh well, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for making my point so well. You are definitely a dumbass. Going to the stairs.
Yeah, you will have to dash, but you do. I'll say you can get to the top of the stairs. You appear behind Solace.
It's an action to cast, but if you're not gonna...
It's fine. You get to the top of the stairs. You see Hikari there holding Dolly with this creature stuck to his neck, like appearing there in front of you.
Hikari, what are you doing? What are you doing with the thing on your neck? Okay, I shall cast. Can I touch Hikari?
Yes. You have used your
With
action
consent?
for spare the dying, even though it didn't work. You did actually expend your action.
Okay,
for
so
that.
I've used my action. Okay,
Yeah,
it's fine.
sorry.
I dash. I get there, and it's fine. I'm done.
Yeah. Wonderful. Hikari, this creature on your neck continues to suck on your blood. You take an additional 4 points of damage. Blood loss damage, which is creepy as hell. As the other one...
Hikari's looking a bit paler than they usually do.
One flies towards Oleg and one flies towards Solace. The one against Oleg is an 18 to hit.
Hits.
The one against Solace is a 21 to hit. You both get hit, I'm assuming.
Ow.
Solace,
I hate mosquitoes.
you take 5 points of piercing damage, so you can reduce that to 2.
Fuck off.
Wait, are you still raging? You didn't
Oh wait, no, I wouldn't still be
So you
raging
take
because I
5
didn't get a.
points. And Oleg, you take 5 points as well. Yeah. And these ones are also connected to you. Wonderful. The bullet is gone. You guys kind of feel the distant echoing of rumbles as it kind of disappears. Solace, it's your turn.
Well, you know. That fucking thing on my neck is a fire snake. I'm worried about Dolly. Lady's dead. What do I want to do?
It's kind of really gross.
What
The
do
one
I
attacking
want?
you is kind of like here, and it's like attached behind your ear. The one on Oleg is like on his leg, like because he wears a kilt, essentially. So you've kind of got this like
okay.
weird lump on the side of your neck.
I'm getting this
It's
bitch off me then.
Really uncomfortable position. Yep, you can use your action. Easy enough, you reef it off. A small trail
Okay.
of blood is now kind of trickling down your neck.
And then, I don't know if I can. I'm gonna go. I want to be in the front, so like in between everybody and the fire snake. If possible, could I push Hikari like back a couple steps to like where I was standing? Not that far forward, just like right at the base of the stairs. Could I push Hikari back like a little bit, like a 5 feet?
Not really. That
With,
would
like-
be that would be like kind of
Okay.
a shove, or like you'd have an action that would do something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I just want to make sure I'm interposing in between.
Oh yeah,
them,
you
but
are
yeah.
now standing between Hikari and the creature.
Okay, cool. And I pulled the thing off my neck. That was my action,
Mhm.
right? So I can't attack.
Yes, correct.
I can't attack.
You've got
Okay.
a bonus
Then
action if you
fine.
want to do anything.
I've got a bonus action. I don't think there's much I can do besides rage, and I don't. If I rage now and I don't get attacked, then I will be out of rages, which has never happened before. So I'm not gonna rage.
It'd be if you rage this turn, you can. If you attack on your next turn, you would maintain your rage, or if you get attacked this turn, you would maintain your rage.
I know. I'm not gonna rage. I'm nervous.
Okay. It is now the
I'm all
fire
about
snake's turn.
control. Maybe I should have raged. Oh well. Let's do this.
It's going
Yeah,
to
it's fine.
charge at you, Solace.
I should have raged.
It's going to make 2 attacks, one with its tail, one with its
I was
bite.
hoping it would leave.
It saw its initial quarry Hikari kind of move back, and it is a creature of maliciousness.
All right. Good to know.
Uh,
I guess I'll hit it next time.
the bite is a 12. I don't think hits. The tail
Does not hit.
is a 20, not natural 20.
That
But
hits.
that's
Yeah.
okay. You want to get hit by the tail, not the bite. Oh wait, no, that's the bullet.
Oh,
The bullet had a 4d12 attack. The tail
Holy fuck.
is a 3 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay. Not reduced because I'm not raging because I'm a
and
dumbass.
3 points of fire damage.
Also not
It
reduced,
kind
but
of
that's
like
fine.
whips across like your face, and you just feel this burning sensation.
He just bitch slapped me!
Yeah.
What
yeah,
the fuck?
100%. That is its turn. Hikari, your turn.
Oh, come on, Orange Snake, let's get out of here. And I'm gonna just run to the door. I don't care that this thing is attached to me. I'm just gonna run to the door and just like fucking shove it open.
Sure. You've got the movement. You can easily kind of get around it.
Yeah, I
It's
got
going to
40
take an
feet.
opportunity attack against you. This little guy's on for the ride. It's going to make a bite attack against you as you run past it.
Oh no.
Rolled a natural 1, so you're okay.
Oh.
And you fling open the doors. I'm assuming you're using your action for that.
Yeah.
Yep, you fling open the door. It kind of like opens, like if this is the door. Oh no, that's not the I do. It kind of opens like this way a bit, or you can actually open it outwards. It opens like there. Yeah, is that appearing on the screen? Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, if it opens out, Hikari's almost then like tumbling out of the door.
Sure. Yeah.
'Cause
easy.
they're looking pretty rough.
I didn't design a street view for this map, but yeah, you're
That's
now out
alright.
on the street. Easy. No worries at all. Oleg, it is your turn.
Oh shit. Right. Okay. This thing attached to me. Is it causing me problems, or can I move about the place?
Not currently. It's just kind of like a little buddy pack that you have on you. Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Fine. Cool. It shall come with me, and I shall. What are we in? Is this cage thing we're in?
There's a pen here. You could step off the stairs into the pen, but it's not currently anything in it, really.
Ace, you okay? Injured? Healed? Need more? Need some love?
Injured, but I'll be fine.
Where's Hikari gone? Did he go out the door?
You're gonna look, and then Hikari's just disappeared.
Kari's
What the hell
fucking
is
gone.
this thing that's I'm looking at? This big orange beaked chicken.
You can make a nature check if you like. I'll give you that as a free action to see if you know what you're looking at.
11.
11. It looks like a big old fire snake.
Okay.
Lowercase
does it look
f,
injured?
lowercase s. It looks a little bit injured, but not too much.
Toll the dead.
Toll the dead? Okay. Oh yeah, it doesn't look injured enough for that, is what I'm saying, sorry. I was kind of like giving flavour. It's not actually injured, if you want to rethink that.
Okay.
It looks more haggard from its escape of its cage.
Do I know if it's an animal or not?
Not with 11.
Okay, fuck it. Can I move up to Ace?
Mm-hmm. Gonna be like next to her or here?
Where I need to be able to touch her.
Yep, easy.
With consent. I will cast Cure Wounds.
Ew.
Oh!
Let's do it at first level for now, and hopefully we'll get a good roll. Ooh, 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 hit points.
Thank you.
Nice.
I'm almost
No
back
problem.
to full.
No problem. And keep us alive. And how much movement have I got left, if any?
You got 35 normally, 5, 10, 15, 20. You got 15.
Yeah, okay, I'll just move to the corner. Just move to the corner of the room.
No worries at all. Yeah, you kind of like slink along the side to avoid its range. Let me just check. Yeah, okay, no worries. Do you see the creatures, the two attached to your necks, Oleg and Hikari? Hikari, you take an additional... Oh, I've not been adding the +3. Look at that. You take 6 points of damage. But you see, as it kind of like takes this strong suck of your blood, it detaches itself and kind of happily starts flying in front of your face and then begins to leave your space. You can take an opportunity attack if you like, but it is flying off into the city.
No, Hikari is just collapsed on the street.
It
alive,
okay.
conscious, just
It leaves
What?
Oleg. You take
exhausted.
4 points of damage from the creature. Yours stays with you though.
Okay. I didn't know it was sucking our blood. What the fuck? Nobody said that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like along for the ride, and it was just like, all right, okay, you can perch
It's
then.
the
no problem.
mosquito.
That's
The
It's a
mosquito
fucked
rat.
up leech.
right. Sorry, I missed that.
Mosquito rat
And
leech, bitch.
the one next to you, Solace, is going to try and attack you again.
Dumbass down there. for
Yeah, the
fuck's
hits.
sake.
That's a
I think we
19.
should. I think we get to keep the house after this,
You
guys.
take 4 points of piercing damage from this creature, and it's attached to you again, Solace. Yeah, they're little
I
buggers.
fucking hate mosquitoes.
Solace, it is your turn.
God dang it. I rage.
Nice.
And I actually, this might be one of the first times you've ever seen Solace rage out of frustration.
Mm.
Like, someone's dead, like, this thing keeps biting her, she, like, chose to stay calm the last round, it didn't work out, now she's just actually pissed. And I'm gonna... Can I attack it while it's on my neck?
Yeah, you can punch it if you like.
I'd like to do that.
I'd probably avoid hitting it with the hammer, but yeah, you can, like...
Yeah, I'll
It's
just
up to you.
pop it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a, nope, those will all be bad going near my neck. So I'll just punch it. Yeah, it's like a fucking hand axe.
Great. So you see also as you do rage from this anger, the first kind of angry rage you make, your spiritual guardian once again appears. And you see it's a small girl, like a small girl halfling, and she's kind of just wearing rags, and she's standing there with a dagger, and she's there in front of you.
Hi.
And so you go to hit the creature. Go for it.
I'm raging, so I get advantage. I rolled. Wow, that was so shit. 11.
11 misses, unfortunately.
I'm gonna. Oh! I'm about to lose it.
We have 2 attacks.
You do have 2
I have
attacks.
2 attacks!
Yeah.
I do it again!
You do it again. You punch your neck again.
Level 5. Level 5.
Yeah.
Really? Motherfucker. Barely better, but better. What is that? 13.
13 still misses. You do connect, but it kind of like has this slimy, rubbery wing, and it just kind of whoop, slips off as you go to strike it.
Well,
I'm so sorry.
I'm about to. Next time, I'm using my hammer on myself.
The
Fuck it.
spiritual guardian's getting amped. It's like, like it's feeling your frustration.
And I'm just gonna go. I know I'll stay. I don't want to. Fuck it. Okay. Yeah, just go. I'm done.
Alright, the snake is going to bite and try to attack you.
Ah!
That's a 2, so that's not going to hit.
You're raging this time.
I am.
Real attack is a 15. Does a 15 hit?
That just hits, yeah.
Okay. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage, so 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
1 point of bludgeoning damage.
And
1 point too many. I'm pissed.
6 points of fire damage.
That's not halved, is it?
No, that's not half, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think
This
so.
is the big thing, not the little thing.
No, yeah, this is the fire snake attacking
Yeah.
her.
Right. Okay.
That is its turn. It is staying put. It is focused solely on you right now, Solace. Seeing this smaller creature in front of it, it feels as though it can take you. Hikari, that is your turn.
Oh boy. I am just shouting for help, looking for the nearest guard.
Cool.
I can't go back in there. If I go back in there, I'm probably dead.
Yep, you start kind of shouting. You see people passing by looking kind of strangely at you. Make a
They're holding a rabbit still.
Oh yeah.
You're
Yeah, I still
holding
have-
around. You're like, "Huh? What are you saying? What are you saying to call for help?"
Big orange snake thing. Inside. Need help.
Make
People are dying.
a persuasion check to see if you're standing at the front of a pet shop saying, "Big orange snake inside."
9.
9. Okay. Cool. That's your action. Oleg, any bonus actions from you, Hikari?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Nope.
No
That's
worries. Oleg, it is your turn.
Okay, can I see Hikari?
Not really. You would have to kind of like step forward to about here to be able to see Hikari.
Yeah, can I move along to the wall until I can see Hikari and say, "What the fuck are you doing out there? Get back in here. We need your help. Come and punch this damn thing."
I can't. And Hikari
You
looks
can,
really
as
fucked up.
Yes, I can see you're fucked up. I'm going to give you the word "don't be fucked up," which is 3 words, as I cast Healing Word as a bonus action at level 3 again.
Wonderful.
Which is, it's a really bad roll.
You
8 points of healing.
You look at Hikari, who is normally quite pale. Hikari looks almost ghost white, like with the amount of kind of blood that's been drained from them. But yeah, you heal up a little bit. There. 8 points.
It was 8 points. It was a really bad roll, I'm afraid. That was a bonus action. Is it an action to get this thing off me?
Yes.
Okay, how do I do that?
You use your action and you take it off you.
I want to take it off me.
Boop. It is now off you. You kind of
Okay,
rip it from your thigh.
I'm holding it in my hand.
You rip it from your thigh and kind of throw it, and it kind of just occupies the space next to you, kind of landing on the ground with a little bit of a little squeak.
So I can't take it off my thigh and like crush it under my foot or smash it against the wall or
that
put
would
it
be...
against the burning... I'm right next to a burning torch.
I'll
Can I
say
not put it into the burning torch?
Make an animal handling check as you take it off you to see how much control you have of where it goes. Put it into a burning torch? What? I just got that.
Yes, fuck it up. Burn its wings off so it can't fly anymore. That's 12 plus 4 is 16.
16. I'll say.
Can I burn its wings off?
I'll say as you kind of toss it and you kind of throw it in the doorway, a little bit towards Hikari, but you do kind of throw it into like outside the building, off of you, so it's not directly next to you.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch, Hikari, get in here.
Start of their turn. The one that you've just thrown is starts flying out the door, looks at Hikari, and then follows the other one that has taken off down the street. Sensing that freedom might be more important right now than a quick bite. However, the one on you, Solace, you take 4 points of blood loss damage. This is not reduced. So 4 points, and it also detaches from you. Sensing now that, again, a quick bite might not be worth being so close to this massively angry snake, and it's going to fly kind of over to this side of the room. You can take an opportunity attack if you like.
Opportunity attack!
Yep.
I'm gonna smack it with a fucking fly swatter. By fly swatter, I mean my hammer.
Go for it. Oh, Hikari, you could take an opportunity attack too, Hikari, and the other one if you like.
No.
Okay. What'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 absolutely hits.
Fucking
Bring this guy
Nine. Splat.
You kind of come down as it's flying and you crush it beneath your hammer, and it just like wings flayed out on either side of it, just like and it is dead, real dead on the ground under your hammer.
Fuck yeah!
Solace,
I'm gonna turn to the.
Oh yeah.
It's my turn. Great. I'm fucking rushing the bird. I'm pissed now.
Go for it.
Oh, you can take me. Fucking dipshit. Why did you try it?
Angry, like, frustrated, raging Solace is, like, way more kind of, like, bro-y than, like, calm rage Solace.
That is a 19 to hit.
A 19 hits.
Fantastic. That is 6 points of damage, and I'm gonna take my second attack on them as well.
I'll wait for the turn.
Natural 20!
Natural 20, okay.
Natural 20, yeah. And so that's a... I've been using the wrong mother frickin' damage die. It's a D10, not a D8. Whatever, I'll just roll a D10 this time. That's so fucking... That's stupid. That was me. Sorry about that. Okay. That is...
It's the second time you've done that.
That is 4 multiply doubled, so that's 8 plus 3, so that's 11 points of damage on the second one.
So that's 17 total. You see as you hit into it, it doesn't seem to quite take as much damage as you'd be expecting.
Fuck!
And you're
Magic
thinking,
hammer!
You're like, fellas! Also, as you strike into it and land your blow against its body, parts of its scales kind of ripple and flares of heat erupt from it. And you also
this is a bad matchup.
We gotta get out of
6
here.
points of fire damage from being within...
6, you said?
6 points of fire damage. But you hurt it. It looks pretty hurt from that attack that you did.
Oh, then I'll...
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hikari, it is your turn.
Okay. I will...
Yeah, you staggered it a lot with that blow. Oh wait, also, while raging, the first creature you hit with an attack in turn has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against you. Gotta remember that, your ancestral protectors. Yep. It's probably
I will take out one of my special darts that I had purchased.
Ooh, a special dart.
I take out one of my seeker darts.
Ooh, I can't remember what they are. Oh no.
It's really cool.
I wrote it down, right?
So, yeah. I whisper, I pull it out, and I whisper into it before I throw it. I say, seek. And I hurl it towards the creature. And let's see. When the dart reaches its target, the target must succeed on a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
It has a +2 to dex.
Okay.
That's a 13, so it fails.
Okay. So let me minus that. So then it takes... I gotta get my d4s. So it takes... 6 piercing damage.
Yeah.
And then 5 lightning damage.
So 11 points of
And
damage.
I believe the damage, the piercing damage, counts as magical because the dart
it's a
itself is
dart.
magical.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. It's you kind of get it at the base of its skull, kind of where this mane of tendrils are flowing out from the top of its head, and it lets out this screech. It's just like and it's looking rough. Its eyes are kind of lolling a bit, and it's swaying. Still up, but very hurt. Oleg, it is your turn.
Okay. Quick glance at wound status. How is everybody? Hikari, I notice you're still outside. You haven't come in yet. But
Yeah,
okay.
Still not looking too good. If I take a bite and a tail, I'm probably still dead.
It's Ace. Ace, how are we doing?
Not awesome, but do help Hikari.
I think I can help you more.
Are you sure? I would rather you help Hikari. I can survive.
Okay. Hang on. Yeah, I've got a bit of touch, so I've got to go to Hikari. Hikari, I'm coming to you. I'm moving up to Hikari so I can touch him.
No worries.
With consent.
Yep, always with consent.
And with trying to re-establish that we need him. He's really good at punching shit, and there's a big fucking fire snake in there. I can protect you from evil and good. Is this an elemental? Regardless, I'm going to cast protection from evil and good as an action on Hikari.
How'd that work?
It says, until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Nice.
If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed, then they have advantage on the saving throw.
You reach out and touch Hikari, and Hikari, you kind of feel this glow surround you, and emanate around you, and yeah, you feel somewhat protected.
Okay.
So that would be at
Good.
level 1, and I would also, as a bonus action, cast Healing Word at 2nd level.
So you can't cast 2
Get 'em.
spells.
Oh yes, I can't. Can I? No. Yes, it's fine. That's fine. Get in there. I will heal you as you get damaged. Go. Kill. Sick 'em.
Yes, sir.
And any movement I've got left, I'll move back into the room to show him that I'm not afraid of the giant fire-breathing snake.
You go back to kind of where you were. Great. That is the end of your turn. The Sturges have flown off. The bullet has tunneled away. Solace, it is back to you.
I'm hitting it.
Go for it.
Send it.
I'm just
Send it.
send it.
Yeet.
Yeet. That's a 16.
16 hits.
Oh, and this time I'm gonna use a D10. Dumbass.
So you're going for that two-handed strike.
Fucking. Yeah. It's 5 points of damage. Not awesome.
So that's half.
Second attack.
So close. So close.
It's 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And then, oh, I almost used the wrong die again. Ding dong. What the hell? Okay, 8 points of damage.
How would you like to do this? Solace?
Yes.
Oh.
With
Okay.
fucking hammer.
So, Ace, with this little ghost girl, like, hovering, like, above it with her dagger, which, by the way, coolest visual, thank you, Alana. Ace just sort of, like, Ace is pissed, like, more so than I think they've ever seen her while, like, fighting. She's just, like, frustrated, so she just fucking, like, screams as she brings the hammer down, and you see, like, the tattoos on her, and, like, her one eye glow slightly with just, like, the force of it all. And the ghost also kind of, like, flickers a little brighter, and then the head just gets, like, watermeloned.
Ugh. Yeah, you cave in its skull, and it's so reminiscent of all the times you have squished things with your hammer. This creature, standing
I do that a
about
lot,
10
huh?
feet tall, you do like a leaping jump to get to its head, and you just drag it down with you and impact it into the ground, and it just kind of caves in, and just this thick kind of liquid starts like steaming out from its mouth. And you
Hot, 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 hot.
yeah. You do take 6 points of fire. 6 points of fire damage.
Hot, hot, hot. Fuck.
As it kind of sprays on you a bit as you deliver this final blow. But yes, the creature before you now lies dead. You see the animals surrounding you in their cages. They're kind of like quiet chattering begins to pick up. You see the spider monkeys in the cage start jumping up and down excitedly. Horace like jumping backwards and forwards onto the cage. As you guys have taken care of this rather dangerous creature that Astoria had in her pet shop, now realizing that perhaps wasn't the wisest choice for her this line of work.
She won't make the mistake again.
Aww.
And with that, we are going to end our session on that absolutely wonderful line from Hikari.
Yep.
So good, guys. I'm so excited.
Oh my god. Hey, all I can say, grab the spider monkeys and let's run.
Listen, I'm getting that spider monkey. I don't fuck. I'm pit. I need something to
Yep.
hug me.
Nope.
Yeah. So, well done, guys. You successfully reunited a bullet with its baby, destroyed a fire snake, killed one sturge, and lost a lot of blood. But and also Historia died. But still, you guys.
We tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is about within an hour of Valos telling you guys, have a day. It's D&D. These things,
Day 2.
these things happen.
See the sights of Port Damali.
We tried. We tried to be normal, and this is what happens. Jesus.
She was a dumbass. She deserved everything she got.
I wouldn't say she deserved it, but she was kind of not at all equipped for what she was doing. No.
Kinda,
There's
yeah.
this guy I've heard of, Newton, is he? You kind of... No, not Newton, he was the other guy.
Don't know what you're talking about. Newt? Are you
I don't
talking
know.
about
Some
Newt
guy, some
Scamander?
wise guy somewhere said something about survival of the fittest or something like that.
Darwin?
And she was
Darwin?
Definitely a dumbass. It might be Darwin, yes.
I
It might
will
have
say,
something to do with it.
as the
No.
creature
Maybe
died,
Galileo
It was
was
gravity.
as the fire snake died,
Yeah.
Hikari, you enter back into the room and you feel Dolly kind of looking up from your arms as well.
Oh, Dolly! We have pets now. We get Dolly.
I might have introduced
I
too
have a
many
monkey.
animals.
You have your. Huh?
I might have introduced too many animals.
That's okay. We won't
didn't
adopt
think-
through the
I
wall.
didn't
I
think
promise.
Historia
Even though I
would
want to,
die.
we won't.
I didn't have a plan B.
So hang on.
Nah,
Do
it's
we
okay.
own a zoo now?
No, we will turn it over to
maybe.
the guard.
We don't know. I like where any of this is going.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll
we
talk
can
this
have
over next time. Geema's gonna be thrilled.
Oh my god.
I really like it. Geema's gonna be thrilled. Okay, let's.
Geema classically
talk this
loves
over
the
when we-
idea
let's go
of
find-
animals in cages.
So let's go find Geema and continue this conversation. And
Yep.
Get a drink. Yeah, good plan.
Perfect.
I've got a date. I want to go with that. Yeah, okay, bye.
you don't know that yet.
Okay.
Don't assume.
Anyway, thank you so much, everyone,
Yes.
for joining us. What a fun episode. It's been a little bit hectic and heavy the last couple of sessions, so I'm glad that we kind of got a little bit of fun into this.
Yeah.
Not that it's not fun, but you know what I mean. A little bit of lightheartedness.
Yeah.
Someone died, but a little bit of lightheartedness. Do we actually? We might have a record of someone dying every episode. I feel like we're close to someone dying every episode.
It's very possible.
Or something dead every episode. But regardless, that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, guys, for playing with me. Thank you, everyone in chat watching this. Thank you to our lovely listeners on Spotify and Google Podcasts and Apple Podcasts and all the places where the podcast comes out. And, of course, to our wonderful people watching on YouTube. We will be back in 2 weeks' time for Chapter 15. Let me quickly check the calendar. That will be the weekend of the 6th and 7th of February. So be sure to follow our socials to keep up to date. I think, is that socials? Social. Oh, that's not. Oh no, you're looking at my terrible spelling. Social. There we go. There's our social, and there is our Discord. So feel free to join our Discord and come say hi. Yeah. But with all that said, we'll see you guys next time. Have a lovely time. Have a lovely 2 weeks between episodes, and we'll catch you next time. Alright, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.